looking?
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
We need a wee bit of light on the right hand side of the screen.
So we would need light there. I'm gonna turn this back so it's just. But honestly, it's not too bad.
It's reasonably balanced up. I reckon if I've got a light kind of sitting behind Will and Kirsty upwards, that should be okay.
I would need to find the plug again.
I mean, I'm quite good at in this light.
Barely even on screen.
Exactly.
Your head isn't anywhere on camera at all. Just a nice shoulder shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. Kirsty, can you watch the stream while I pull this back in?
I'll just try to get you on.
I mean, we tell if I will. There we go.
You've just turned yourself even more.
Exactly.
Get your face.
It's all it's done is really by pulling it back like that and Kirsty being like that, you've just made it look more cut off.
Yeah. Also, you're blocking the light. The back of you is just shining.
Like it should pull off the lovely work of a cryptid.
I meant the t-shirt. It looks white.
To be fair, it's quite peely.
I also can't see a thing. I've lost my glasses and I can't find them.
Oh no, it's been a struggle. Pretty much since the last D&D session almost.
Nah, I've lost them further before that.
No, did you not have them on the Wednesday?
Nope.
You sure?
Yup.
I mean, we could look back.
Oh, true. If we did, we might have a.
There you go. How's that, John?
It's still a bit dark for Will.
What was the cryptid? They're meant to be all dark and mysterious.
Yeah, true. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna do my usual of taking this and throwing it into this bar. Yeah, I should wear it. Not where I wanted to go. So, where were you last time?
No getting any sleep because of the loud fucking screaming noises and the
No, we got
Urban?
sleep. We got
Yeah,
earplugs.
Kind of.
I'll let you make earmuffs, yeah.
No, we were given them by the lovely burgomaster because he felt sorry for us. He's used to that horrible noise. We not.
What was that burgomaster's name?
Dmitri Krezk. Yes. And his lovely wife, Anna.
That was fast.
Sorry for being on it, I guess, right?
It's not no bad thing.
I'm trying to remember which.
I didn't take many notes. It didn't take long to find. Well, what was one of my notes that I took?
We had dinosaur.
I wrote fight zombie dino. That was one of my notes.
Good times.
Previous session had been Strad arrives. Oh no. But I don't really take good notes.
Mine said so.
I just have commentary.
Zombie T-Rex dagger, so I could add it to inventory, which I then never did. So
Remember though, the commentary, like note taking, what here we could use that.
So what are your plans after your long rest?
I think we'll go to a morning sermon.
Yeah, I mean, we're up now.
A morning sermon of a place no one goes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They'll be
What?
really appreciative.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, I mean,
Have fun, you guys.
Mr. Religious is going to do all the work and we're just going to follow.
Have fun. I'm not religious. Can't set foot in the holy places. They tend to burn down when I'm there.
No arson, and you're coming whether you like it or not.
God
This is
damn
a
it.
family trying to...
God damn it.
Just-
You have mother, father, estranged uncle.
I've got a complaint all the way up there. You do know that.
You complain every time.
Your uncle wants to go to the church, you're going to the church.
Complain quieter then.
I'm not going to complain. Are we
Yeah, well,
there
that's
yet?
Smart.
Are we
That's
there yet?
Very smart of you.
You just can't speak. So you are going up that winding road. This road climbs 400 feet, doubling back on itself twice. So it's a big wind.
As we're going up this, can I take a survival check to see if it's been walked recently?
Sure.
And then we're just copying like the dwarves from Snow White. High
Oh,
fall. Yeah.
So that would be 13.
Yup, pretty good.
It definitely looks like it has been walked recently. By what you don't know.
Good.
It's a bit. It's like. It's not a path. It's just a winding trail. Is it a winding trail? No, it says road. So yeah, it's just dust and stuff.
Right.
You're just kind of able to make out the odd footstep.
Humanoid? Yeah. Enough.
Could be
Okay.
humanoid. Could be a weird boot.
Okay.
Weird, but good to know. That's
Look out for people with some weird boots,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, they just have weird feet.
some strange arches.
Shoes.
Some really
Oh,
strange arches.
I love the idea of like you like Wes bending down looking at the road and be like,
Weird
weird
feet.
boots, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
He's just like
That's what 13 gets you. Weird boots.
Crocodile Dundee it, pick up the dirt, eat it, and it's like, yeah, weird boots.
Please don't
Is
eat
he
the dirt.
okay or is
No.
he finally
Make silly
snapped?
if you're gonna have anyone eat dirt.
No.
Mage hand and face.
Toss talks to the stones.
Tough
How
does
should
talk
like
to,
it?
talk to dirt.
Not
They do
not
have
dark
a pet
stones.
called Rubble, so
Well, since there's no toilet to dunk heads in, you're gonna just
To
to the roads. Yeah.
I do hear Mudmaster fighting this season.
Exactly. Dry mudmask.
Oh.
nah, that was last season's thing. Wow, I cannot do that.
Uh,
Just
yeah.
exfoliating then.
Yeah. So
I think I've such a
Continue,
perfect
continue
skin.
on. I would say reasonably gingerly, not exactly sprinting to the place.
do we hear any particular noises or anything? Is there much like
Definitely screaming and the such.
In the morning, I think you do still hear some.
Lovely.
Reyes?
But it's not as
Or just like
not
one or
loud.
two rather than like a million
several hundred.
horrors, you know. Got it.
Yeah.
So much better.
I'm also still trying to find the thing for the other thing, so that's fun.
The thing for the thing for the other thing. Much scenery for us to observe.
Nah, not really. This winding road is just so boring.
Does
Well,
Pip
actually,
enjoy it though?
yes, it's going up a mountain.
Loving it.
Makara,
Is this a mountain or is it just
do
a
I
hill?
play I Spy? I'll
goes
go
up
first.
400
I
meters,
Spy
so
with
it
my
could be a
life
mountain.
at the beginning.
Eh.
Cliff. It's a cliff face. Kind of a hill, kind of a mountain, but like you also
You
can
give up,
see over
Makara?
the
It's
land, which
dirt.
is our
It's
now much
fucking dirt.
I thought you were gonna go more like douchebag or something. Thought you were going for an insult.
No. I Spy with my little eyes. So we're beginning with R.
Road.
What?
No. Rocks. Endless fucking rocks.
Don't forget
Glad
the
to
sky.
see you're happy. I Spy with my little eye. I'm gonna do a perception check though. Good.
I mean, you have to see what you're gonna sort of
What
spy.
sort of rocks is there?
Is this? Perception.
Yeah, the shield.
13. What doth my 13th eye see?
Nothing, 'cause you don't have one.
Is there at least some trees
I was waiting because you don't have a 13 eye.
or something?
You see what's in the village.
Guys, this is kind of a boring walk, I'm not gonna lie.
Do the rocks tell me anything?
And the rocks tell you so much. It's not good information though.
Oh damn.
It's I am a rock.
That's really insightful.
And then the other one's just like I am an older rock
nice.
from what you guess.
I think
Pebbles.
I decide to find it cute.
As we are approaching the area.
Getting
You will be approaching the. I think it's the north gate at the end of the top. The what?
Eh,
I don't really have a thing to like show
You're
you.
not very good at this game,
Is that-
Macaria.
We didn't really play those kind of games.
where is it? Like that. So that's north. So that'll be by kind of like we've got this S4 here.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. What?
Does Red technically have hat mouse?
He does technically have Hatmas. So
Stardew.
you'll be coming in at that top part there. So if you go
Top
onto the
part.
Krezk map, it'll be the top part towards the trees.
No. So there is trees.
Yes, there's trees.
I spy with my little eyes of it beginning with B.
Branch.
Well done. You can't Macaria, your turn.
Would I be able to see now to another survival check to see if there's anything
You've got
like there
this, I
seems to be
believe.
walking around this area closer?
Why don't
Sure.
you go find another twig?
So that would be 16.
You do see different
Let's see how it is,
footsteps.
Macaria.
Footprints. Footprint.
Footprints.
I have a weird thing in my eye and it's irritating me. Yeah, you see ones that aren't humanoid.
There's
Well, to be fair, they look kind of weird. One of them looks like lizard-like, another one looks like a
like
wolf.
a weird bit. Ah, a wolf.
Wolves,
Like a-
weird boots,
like a
and
paw print.
lizards.
But next to that paw print is a weird boot.
Like a weird bit footprint or a weird bit?
A weird boot footprint.
For some weird bits.
Just looks like 2 left feet, something like that.
No, it's just oddly shaped.
Right.
So, what does the entrance look like as we're approaching this from
Oh,
the
user report. Yeah, I have stuff to read out.
quietly? Might I add? I would want to be reasonably quiet when I approach.
The road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which an abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. You've never got snow stuff.
You don't know that.
I thought we got it off the Burgomaster, no?
Well,
No,
not
he gave
that-
you moss for the screaming.
I thought you went back to get some like jackets off him.
100%. We got
No.
no. and everything.
No,
Yeah.
I said you don't need to
Just-
go get it.
Listen, we're
We
here
did-
now.
We didn't grab it.
You didn't grab it.
It's
so
just
you
just for a
grab it.
couple of hours. We should be okay for a short period of time.
Yeah, it's not like it's super heavy snow right now. Still like
If I get hypothermia, I'm beating the shit out of the cleric.
you can't. You have
Oh.
hypothermia.
The one that
What
keeps
body
picking you up.
part will all be gone eventually?
With the stubbles I will have for hands.
Stubbles.
Yeah,
Yes.
a light dusting of snow that
So my
covers the
fingers would have
trees and
fallen
rocky
off.
earth.
Stump. Stubbles. I'm going down on this one.
No.
Sorry, continue.
The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side of which stretches a 5-foot high, 3-foot thick wall of jumbled stones, held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings on rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings joined by a 15-foot high curtain wall. A belfry. I don't even know what a belfry is. Like a tower?
Yep.
Bell tower? Protrudes from the roof top of the closer north wing, which spouts a chimney, billowing grey smoke. So there is apparently someone in there that you already know.
Would I be able to, John, respectful, would I be able to just quick have a quick, what do we got to check? Men check in the morning?
Yeah.
13 dice, so I guess that's no.
Yeah, for the high one, which means you technically get to keep mending longer until it thingies. But like
It can only use it for one thing.
that book, no, as soon as that book mended, the mending's gone.
Okay, okay. So do we speak to this person in the tower?
When you go in, if you decide to go in,
And this is to the party. How would we feel?
Are the gates? Were the gates closed or open again?
Open.
They're
Oh,
closed.
closed.
Oh.
They are closed, but it looks unlocked.
Oh, but what if they're rusted shut and they can't open?
I mean, the thing is, we came up here. We're gonna go anyway, so we kind of might as well go for
I
it.
feel it might be who we can hope there's someone friendly. Although
I mean,
It's not going to be though.
Yeah.
The thing is, we were told this would be a good place for Irina, so there's got to be something worthwhile here.
and the fortune teller pointed us in the direction here, so I feel like whether we like it or not, our fates are kind of set here.
Yeah. So, who would like to open the gate first?
There's snow, isn't there, on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
I'm building a little snowman.
It's a tiny one.
Yeah.
Who
So
among us is silent and can move quickly through and
Yeah, I
No.
wonder.
But no, I mean the thing is there's no is there much point in sending a scout forward when
Not if we're
Might as
trying
well
to be
just-
friendly.
we might as well just all go for it.
Yeah.
You're Mr. Religious, so you can hopefully take the lead on the talking element.
So that means I go first and fall first again.
I mean, I'll walk in front of you if you like, but I don't know how religious people are about, the look.
I mean, here it's not exactly going to be the. Yeah, I think they've seen worse. I'm sure. Well, we've seen worse. We've seen much worse. So I'm fine to go ahead. I will, however, use my mage hand to try and sort of gently open the gate.
The gate will be too heavy for your mage hand to push open. Gates are big, rusty iron boys. I think they weigh more than 5 pounds.
I will attempt. I'll carefully attempt to open the door, the gate.
Okay. So it doesn't say anything about carefully. It just says if you open it. So as you carefully try to open the gate, the hinges are just too rusty, and it's just squeeze.
It's so.
I didn't actually think that would come into play. Good.
Just a lot of. It's very squeaky.
I know a lot about mountains.
I'll open it just enough then. If it is squeaking, I'll open it just enough that we can get through.
They know we're here.
Yeah.
As you do that,
It's a good alternative to a bell, though. To be fair, isn't it? Just a really, really squeaky gate.
So as we do that, get the chat.
as you do that, you see two forms behind the gate at either side just sprout up wearing like rotted animal furs and just walk towards the gate.
Are we through the gate yet then?
No,
are
these
we-
are
Just open
they're
the gate.
behind the gate.
So you've just opened it and they're there. Grand. Okay.
We are here to talk. Who is it that's in the tower?
Not even introducing yourself. Okay.
Hi. We come in peace.
So
Sometimes pieces.
as they come over, they're slowly starting to shag off all this mangy fur.
They're stripping.
Well, kind of. It's just animal
Kind of.
furs. And in front of you stands a strange-looking dwarf. He looks like a beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face and body. He has one human ear and one wolf's ear,
Oh.
and a protruding wolf's snout and fangs. His arms and hands are human, but his legs and feet are leonine,
Oh,
and he
he's
has a donkey's tail.
Frankenstein's monster man.
Are they Frankenstein in themselves? Same.
Interesting.
And the other one, oh, by the way, this one stands about 4'8", 4'9". But he squats instead of stands up straight.
He's still taller than me.
The other one is 4'7". The left side of her face is barely, and body is covered with lizard scales. The right with tufts of grey wolf fur. Between these tufts is pale human skin. One of the eyes is that of a feline, Her fingers and hands resembles a cat's paw with opposing thumbs. She's wearing a grey cloak with black fur trim.
Fancy.
Wow, the fashion police have not made it up here then.
That's not the first thing I'd be sort of noticing.
I am horrified, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That is awful.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
At least you'll blend in, Makaria.
You know, yeah, I'm feeling less concerned about my own appearance now. Anyway.
Good morning.
Which one are you speaking to, by the way?
Could be just a statement to them both.
Morning to both. Just a general greeting to both. Good morning, both of you.
Morning. Yeah, I'm trying to work this out in my head.
How they sound, pretty
You
much.
don't know how to voice a dwarf, wolf, lizard.
No, it's not. It's fine, I got this.
Would it be possible to chat a little about the Abbey?
Trying to figure the words for this.
Oh no.
The strong silent,
No. Talk Abby, yes. Is the dwarf man's dwarf hybrid?
Fantastic. We are not from here. We are just looking for a safe place to sort of rest a friend for a few nights. Would it be possible to chat to yourselves or anyone else who stays here to see around the place and make sure everything's okay?
Yes, Abby, good. Big man, friend. He starts walking away and the other one's just staying to watch his. He's sort of like squatting. So have you ever seen someone squat and then just walk?
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing that because he can't. He has like very bent legs and he's just walking into the abbey.
So we just wait
Go
here,
get
right?
the leader.
Okay, we
Stay.
Okay.
Me to your
Okay.
leader.
Right.
That awkward silent moment. You can so tell so wants to like cause shenanigans, but he's like, should I? Should I not? Should I?
Seems like they've had a hard time.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
fair.
mean there's a joke in there, but can't stitch it together.
Did you say that out loud?
This was out of character. Because Syl's currently silent, but you can tell in his face he wants to.
I forgot about that.
I'm just trying to find the thing.
The food.
Yeah, the thing. It's trying to get me to bring out someone, but it's not even telling me what they look like or what they do.
Does he look as fuck?
Oh, okay, there we go.
They're actual dwarves, or do you think they've just been mutated so much that this is
No dwarf.
Then again, you've not seen dwarfs in Barovia, so
But
No,
it
there-
has been.
There has been dwarves in Barovia, and I think they've been mentioned.
If they look like wolf donkey hybrids.
Just,
wizards.
Wolf dong. No, the dwarf is the donkey wolf feline. Oh, lionin. So it's lion legs,
Yeah.
lion people legs.
So it's lions.
The other one's a lizard.
Quite the image.
I'm just trying to read what this guy looks like before he comes out.
More times again, those puns and jokes.
hurry up.
It's fine. It's just not telling me what he looks like. Ugh.
Make it up.
Okay. I got this. The man or dwarf comes out with a
No.
man wearing a brown monk's robe. He looks like a handsome young man. Just anyway, I don't think doesn't tell me his hair, so I'm just gonna put these bald.
Oh, there goes my anime shoujo like Main character romance gone.
He's just bald.
You know, bald people could still be attractive, you know.
Does he have a beard?
No, he is just.
So is not interested.
Hairless. Interesting.
So is not interested.
So
could have had
he
my just
is
fall in love moment.
what you would know religiously as he is the abbot of this abbey. I don't know if that's an actual religious thing, but it says that he's the abbot, so I'm assuming that's a
Yeah.
religious
Would
thing.
I- would
it's
I
the
know that he's
abbot's
the
like
abbot?
head of the monks.
Oh, okay.
for that abbey.
Would I know he's an abbot from a look in this, or
Probably because he's the only person that's actually came out when they said that he's gonna go get the leader.
So he just looks like a guy.
Just looks like a monk.
Handsome guy, but guy.
Handsome monk.
Handsome bald monk.
Do you think they make tonic wine here?
No.
abbot? I am a a religious person from afar, and we're hoping to find some safe place to rest for a short time whilst here. Wondering if we
So-
could,
You wish to stay the night here?
well, wish to sort of spend some time in the
You
abbey.
forgive me for my bad
We
joke.
may have some friends that might we're looking for some safe passage as well. And just to know a little bit about, do I know this is to the Morning Lord?
You would have seen it from the other places in here.
And to wish to know a bit more about the Morning Lord and their power over what power they have over the land.
That will require me to read. I know it's very back and forthy, but he will invite you in.
Could I make an insight check to see if he seems genuine?
Sure. We're reading some more stuff.
Like my notes.
16.
Up to 10 out of 10. No joking.
Yeah, he seems genuine.
I'd also introduce myself as Wes.
Hello. I forsook my name. I'm just a bit now.
Very well.
You know how monks are. We don't need names or material. I don't know. He will allow you to look about the outside the now while he goes tends to things inside.
Okay.
You can come in an hour or two.
Okay.
Just to make it easier for me. So you can explore the outside the now.
Okay. What have we got to look at?
Is the dwarf and the lizard person out here? Or
The
did they
dwarf
go
is
in?
out here.
Dwarf's out
And
here.
the lizard person, yeah, they're still out here.
Okay.
So you got to the abbey entrance. No, that is S10. There's no S10 there. Oh, there is. Okay. So you got to there. So you would be at the here. So I can read this part out to you, and then I'll let you explore the outside a wee bit. So at the abbey's entrance, a 15-foot high curtain wall joins the abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, two guards stand at attention, their features obscured by fog. Below them, set into the wall, a pair of 10-foot tall wooden doors, reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque.
What does a plaque say?
The plaque bears the abbey's name, under which appear the words "May her light cure all illness."
Clearly the light's not curing me good. Maybe not until later.
Sound then.
So I'll tell you, there's a few places outside. There is a graveyard. There is
That's it. the graveyard.
garden gatehouse. Sorry, I was trying to keep to them. There's the gardens, and then that's it.
Okay. So you got gardens. Is that the graveyard just to the south of all the buildings?
I don't know what that looks like. I'm not looking at the same picture as you. I have a close-up picture. So it's in the abbey.
Right, okay.
Are do the graves look in any way distinct or different from what we've seen before? Is it just the usual
I can read out some
slate?
stuff.
Or
No, these are regular graves.
Been
can-
dug up recently?
I'll read it
Okay.
if you are going over to the graves.
May as well, we've got an hour to kill.
Stunted pine trees grow out of the rocky earth in the graveyard near the foundation of the Abbey's north wing. The windows of the structure are cracked panes of leaded glass. Ancient gravestones burst from a thin crust of snow in the yard. Beyond the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below, and the view is breathtaking.
So a nice view in Markovia.
breathtaking, I would honestly say.
Yeah, you start to feel your breath touching your throat. Maybe a constitution.
It's not 100 meters up. It's not too high.
No, it's 400 meters up.
400 feet.
Is that what I said? 400 feet?
Yep.
400 feet below, yeah.
Did we read much on these gravestones, or are they just kind of all
Uh,
old and kind of worn?
Are you reading into them?
Well, I'll probably take a glance at a few.
The date.
Okay, make me a perception check, please.
Right, lads. You might have to, any of you might have to back me
Assist.
up, actually. Oh, that's not bad, actually. What was it I was doing? Sorry,
Perception.
that is a... I cannot read. Ah, that is a 22.
Okay. As you are going about doing stuff, carved into each gravestone is the name of a long dead nun or priest. Some of the names include Brother Martek, Brother Valen, Sister Constance, I think it was Constance, and Sister Lenora.
Do you think she smelled good?
Any dates or anything?
No dates. You
Okay.
do come across another grave.
Mhm.
This gravestone is marked with an X.
Get the shovels,
Kinda
boys.
weird.
X marks the spot.
That's
Uh,
odd.
With roses and bears a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation on its east side. Engraved beneath the indentation is the name Petronova. No, Petrovana. Vana. I don't know. Petrovna. I cannot say that.
Petrovna.
Petrovna. Okay.
So that's sort of suncrest.
Sun-shaped indentation.
Interesting.
Can we tell how old the graves are?
It's pretty old.
Pretty old, so not recent.
Is that sun-shaped crest something to do with the morning world? Is that a sort of is that just
You don't know. You haven't seen that indentation
Right,
since
okay.
you've been here.
a mental note?
Could be. I actually need to find that. Okay, so
Well, perhaps we can ask about it or anything. See, shall we walk
Well, the
along?
abbot's not shown any hostile intentions to us so far, so
Can I try talking to the dwarf?
sure. So honestly, I think it's very strange that it's doing stuff in a weird order. I prefer the linear stuff.
I'm just gonna try and make general small talk with him to try figure out if he's from Barovia or if he's from abroad like us.
What you saying?
Oh.
You have to start off the conversation.
Okay. Hello there. I'm tough. What's your name?
Otto.
Otto. Oh. Nice to meet you. Are you from here? Are you from Krezk?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I think so. I think he is. I'm pretty sure. From here, yes.
From here, yeah. I've not seen any other dwarves since I came here. Are there other dwarves, or is it just you?
I not know.
Don't know.
You can tell he can barely speak common.
What did he say initially? Well, if I try to speak to him in Dwarvish,
Does not stay.
will my conversation go better? I'll try speaking to him in Dwarvish as well to see if that helps.
I don't think he speaks Dwarvish.
Oh, so he really is local.
It's
Very
more.
lacking intelligence.
He's understanding and responding.
Mm. He also only wears a plain wool cloak.
Do you live in the Abbey, Otto?
Yes.
Do you like living in the Abbey?
Oh no. Oh no.
Sometimes.
Why only sometimes?
I know speak straight.
Not stranger, I'm tough.
You tough, but still stranger.
No, Otto, we could be friends. I'll speak to him in Dwarf. He doesn't know Dwarf. Okay, I'll just speak to him in Dwarf.
It doesn't say that he knows Dwarvish, so I'm just not putting that in there.
Okay.
You go Abin. You find out.
Find out what?
You just find out. A bit more speaking there. But he's just gonna go back to his friend,
Oh, okay.
lady. He's
See if they want to come to the gardens with us, or shall we leave them alone?
You
I'm
can.
pretty sure they'll probably follow us. Make sure we're not up to shit.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna ask Otto to show us the gardens. I'll ask Otto if he can show us the gardens.
no, stay guard.
Okay.
Fair.
Good job.
Just squatting, arms out.
Well, might start thinking you're a friend soon, hopefully.
Just
I'll let him think on it.
Yeah. Shall we wander along to the garden?
See what's around.
Is there much surviving in this winter garden?
let us read. Well, you pass the garden gatehouse. Gatehouse stands at the entrance of the Abbey Gardens, so you can walk past that.
I mean, should we take a look at the gatehouse first then, I suppose, before we wander away? Or is there just any thoughts?
10 foot by 10 foot gatehouse.
Oh, if we can, yeah.
It's empty.
It's empty.
Okay then.
To be fair, there's probably not too much interesting around. Have you tried to find any symbology I know of the Morning Lord? Or I've seen from the Morning Lord, either around the gardens, the gatehouse, or just on the sort of area around the Abbey that's not inside the Abbey?
I'll let you know if you see anything.
I would be actively looking for it.
Okay.
So it'll be investigation.
Oh, religion if you're looking for his religious stuff.
Nice.
What did you roll?
No, that would be a 1.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you're too distracted by the snow and the
That's-
bunnies.
That's still
bunnies.
pretty.
Nestled between rising and plunging cliffs are 4 rectangular garden plots enclosed by a 5-foot high wall of mortared stones. White rabbits nibble on the turnips, uprooted by the cold. 2 lifeless scarecrows with stuffed gullets and sackcloth heads hang from wooden crosses pounded into the hard earth.
I would also be distracted by the
That,
bunny.
The bunnies are thrilling. Anything could get us right now.
that's not what I expected to find up here.
The Abbey's east wing looms over the garden, its shattered windows dark and disturbing. A door leads into this forlorn edifice, which apparently isn't as abandoned as one might have hoped. From within come the laughter and the wailing of things that should not be.
Laughter and wailing. That's
Mhm.
quite the combination.
Someone is having fun and someone is not.
This would be the sometimes that's
Yeah.
good in the Abbey.
Well, we're not gonna push our way to investigate until we're invited in, I think.
No.
Let's try and keep the peace, I guess.
No ill intent has been shown toward us yet. Let's keep it that way.
Yes. On the plus
Ah, the
side,
monster comes.
we have some lovely little bunnies here.
Are you just gonna catch one?
Why would we disturb them? That'd just be rude. They're so happy with their little turnips.
I am on.
These are some big turnips.
I will leave them to be because who knows what kind of beast that they may turn into.
Abyssal bunnies.
We do not have any holy hand grenades on us at the moment. So
Yeah, I was gonna say their eyes turn red, they grow fangs,
Oh,
get big teeth.
big teeth. I mean, they're rabbits. They have big teeth anyway.
how cute.
They're not bunnies. They're
Oh.
rabbits, but they're bunnies.
They can chillax and do their thing.
Yeah, my eye's just getting a good scratch. Yeah, so
Oh.
you can head to the abbey doors that lead into the courtyard.
So we're
The proper courtyard.
so we're allowed in now.
They're allowed in there now, so
Okay.
and then you can decide where you want to go. So, I need to read this. Oh wait, I've read that, so that's that part.
I'll shout to Otto on the way back. Did you see the bunnies at the back in the garden?
Does Otto see it?
Bunnies back, eat turnip. No, bad bunnies.
Bye, Otto.
It's a sad day for the
Meat's
buddies.
on the menu, boys.
I made Otto say the word bunnies, so I'm happy.
You made a friend today.
I'm hoping he starts to think so.
Let's read you out the courtyard, right? Hang on. Thick fog that fills the courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. Man, I really need my glasses. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot high curtain wall on which stand several guards with their backs to you. Or so it seemed at first. It's clear now that these guards are merely scarecrows.
Oh.
Wooden doors to the north and east lead to the abbey's two wings. In the centre of the courtyard is a stone well, fitted with an iron an iron wench, to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted on them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles.
Cool.
The quiet is shattered by horrible screams coming from the sheds.
Not gonna
Are we
lie.
the idiots that are going to turn into one of these creatures if we keep going?
I'm a little on guard.
A
Just a
little.
little.
That ones are kind of cool.
I don't want to turn into a bat spider human.
Mandibles.
So you could also go around and look at the person.
Is the person alive?
They seem
Are they conscious?
maybe.
Honestly,
How would you description of them if you're looking at them because you said you were interested? Only looking at them, not close. They stand about 5 feet tall and has a wiry, spindly build. They have 3 red spider eyes on the right side of their face, while the left side appears to be human. They have a frog foot in place of their left hand, and a taloned crow's foot where their right foot should be.
I am baffled at this.
Oh,
I hate this.
This is not what I first thought it was.
No, someone's playing God. This feels like there's a lot
Uh,
happening.
you know that the Abbey.
Does this land feel desecrated?
Don't know, does it?
To make a religion check or something like that?
You can try. I think there's a thing that lets you find out if land is desecrated.
Paladins definitely have an ability or like a passive ability or something like that can. I'll even use like one of my channel divinities for it. Did I see the
Player's Handbook?
yes? So I get is a channel divinity is equal to my modifier.
Oh. Channel Divinity. No, you get. You start with 2 such effects. How many things do you get? Channel Divinity.
Yeah, that's just one.
One, I think. One the now, and then you get a second one at 6th level.
So I've got 2 at the moment.
2, and then you get your third one at 18th level.
Would I be able to burn one of my channel divinities to find out if this land would be there's not something wrong with this if this is a desecrated land?
Okay. I'm just going to Google something.
This is either really weird healing or something kind of evil.
I know which my money is on.
Yeah. I'm real curious about these just sheds screaming. I don't know if I want to know what's going on there.
Detect whoever good or evil will reveal it, I believe.
Wah. No, get prepared.
Yeah, fair. Okay. You can do your thing if you want.
I would know that spell does that. I know if I'm not got it prepared, I wouldn't be able to do. So
Yeah.
I'll just kind of hang fire on that. We'll just wait to see what the Abba has to say with this.
Okay.
There's,
Where do you go? There is.
is there still smoke coming from the lit sort of room at the top of the one of the turrets?
Yeah, I just need to figure out which one that came from.
Like we're gonna get made into abominations.
What, don't you want a spider's mandibles?
It wouldn't match my beard.
What about praying mantis mandibles?
I think no mandibles.
mandibles.
I think more.
Sorry, what about pangolin scales
With what I've got.
and mole hands?
I mean, I'm kind of good just being a human. Thanks. Right.
Can I
That,
get some butterfly wings?
No,
What's
because they would look so small and terrible.
Exactly.
Which part was the thing coming from? The roof closer to the north wing, which throws grey smoke. North would be that side. So you would be going to S13 if you are going to the main hall.
I mean, I suppose that would be the best.
I will also read out the other stuff if you want to go check out the other stuff in the courtyard for now.
check out the full courtyard.
Sounds good.
Cool. Where are you going first? Because there's A, B, C, or D. A is the well. Then you have the troughs, the chicken sheds, and the tethering posts.
I take a cursory glance at the well and probably just look at everything else not far.
The well's about 80 feet deep.
Cool.
What's it made of?
Oh, do you look down it?
I'll look down it.
Cool. You have dark vision?
I do
Yes.
actually, yes.
Cool, you can see. Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
wait.
Eyes chopped out by some half snake thing.
Can remove curse, not regenerate. This
Where did I tell you that there was someone with spider eyes?
They were like tied to a post.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Well, they're in the well as well now.
The other one. Yeah, which is
Spider eyes for everybody.
Oh, chained. One of them is a short humanoid, so that would be there. Cool. So you look wrong. I've registered the wrong description. So you look down, and there is the description I just read you, like previous. The spider eyes one down there. So you look down.
Yikes, guys.
We'll keep a mental
Why?
note of whatever it is, so we have a quick way out.
Where the hell?
The question is, why are you down in the well?
That's-
I'm gonna back up, I think.
Oh, you don't have time.
I don't have time. Wait, what? Shit. It's flying up and grabbing me.
Very much. No! Oh, okay.
What if I say I was holding on to something, and therefore it can't grab me? Or if I had my axe already, like, in place and...
It's fine. It's not even gonna manage to hurt you.
Sick.
But it's still gonna grab you.
Okay. Sick.
You can get hugged by a
Wait, what you
spider
doing?
type.
When it grabs me. So it's like flew up 80 feet.
No, it's only through up 20 feet.
How?
So
I said you look down and it's climbed up 20 feet. It wasn't 80 feet down the well.
Okay.
Has a frog arm.
So it's grabbed me. Did you say?
Well, actually, it has not grabbed you. I'm just gonna make it bite you because it's easier.
Well,
It's actually gonna hit you with two things. Because you know it has.
this is somehow gonna be my whole life. It's gonna go.
So only one hit you, so
only one.
you can retaliate. I'll give you that. You are, however, going to take 3 damage.
That could have been worse.
Can I just do more of like a ah, and like push it away, kind of,
Okay.
rather than fully like try and kill a
Chopping
thing?
his head off.
Because I feel like that would look good. Whereas if I'm just like that, that's a bit better. I don't know what I can do to roll for that exactly.
Athletics check, push.
Yeah.
Yeah, be athletic. Yeah.
Disengage.
He does look mad. Like, insane.
I guess that would explain the biting, but
Yeah.
still, goddamn, this is gonna be an hour.
Oh, he didn't bite you. He stabbed you with a dagger.
Oh,
He went to bite you and stab you with a dagger.
athletics.
Yeah.
Sick. So that's 13.
So I think you win.
We hope the fucking barbarian wins in this.
If I don't, I'm just that shocked by getting bit.
Yeah,
No, stab.
Stab.
Sorry, stab.
You're fine.
We'll just back away from that.
You just push him.
And I back the hell up.
Yeah, he stays on the well.
Sick. Right, guys. No well time, I think. That wasn't a great experience. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well.
Shall we head to
I'll let
the-
you look down the well if you want.
I already know what's down there. You're good with your
Should we continue on just to the
Yeah.
Abbey then and see if we're
Aye.
welcome?
You aren't checking the post with the bat lady.
Not after the McCarra got fucking attacked.
Is this one chained up at least? Was that?
This creature chained to the post flaps its leathery wings to takes to the air, but doesn't get far as the chains go taut. She flutters about madly, screaming nonsense.
Nah, I don't think I want to chat to her. Nah, I'm all good.
I mean, all you can really do is be like, "You good?" Or you know.
I think we'll leave her to cool down a wee bit.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not here again. They're here against their will and they're probably just a little scared. And we need to get the bottom of this. Because this is apparently a safe place and this really doesn't feel safe.
I mean, I just get stabbed, so
Yeah.
you know, I would like to know more info. Rather
Yeah.
getting shivved like that. Come on.
When have you not been shivved in Barovia?
Well,
It's never sunny in Barovia.
I never thought something was gonna come out of a well. I thought if anything happened, I would fall in. So
Honestly, I was tempting it. 8-foot drop.
So can we try and find the abbot then and just
So the abbot would probably be, from what you guess, probably in the main hall, which is where the smoke is coming from.
so we seem welcome enough to go there?
Yeah.
Let's find the abbot.
So you open up the main hall. You walk up to who's going in first.
I'll go first.
Yeah, it's just so I know. Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in the hearth. Man, I can't speak today. Can't speak anything. While above the fireplace mantle hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase, not suitcase, climbs to an upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thought. That's what it says. Right side it. And a handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around her neck. He moves with the grace of a saint.
is that the abbot?
That's the abbot.
We'll not mention anything from the strange folk yet and just see what they have to say.
Yeah.
I guess just move to the room and just sort of hail the abbot over.
Yeah, we gotta get closer to those soft shoulders.
The soiled dress.
You're gonna walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll just make it aware but we're there and
How close do you get? Just get like within 5 feet, like talking distance.
probably about, like, I would keep about 10-15 feet back, but kind of like you're within talking distance. And then
Nah, 10-15 feet back is shouting distance.
I did earlier ask to get an insight check.
Yeah.
I would very much like to see what his intention is when he's talking with us, so you can see if pick up any ill will or anything sort of untoward.
Yeah.
What? 20 unnatural.
You don't sense any ill will.
Okay. So seems genuine, or they feel they're genuine at least. So thank you for the time, Abbott. Would you be able to talk a little about the Monologue and how they affect this land?
The holy symbol of the Morning Lord around his neck. Unfortunately, the Morning Lord hasn't been in these lands for a good while.
How long-
People still pray and worship, but he hasn't been seen since Strad took over. Or, yeah, that's about it, roughly. You kinda know that because of the last place, but like,
How long has it been?
I don't actually know.
If you can't tell, we're not from these parts.
Oh, I can tell.
Good.
It's our scream that considering one's a tiefling, there's a dwarf. You're the only normal one.
It's
that was
more the
fine.
fact you just don't have the smell or the look. Because people can say that you can smell madness and stuff, or you can smell
So we're
the
fresh and just lovely and
We are perfectly sane. That's what you're saying.
Perfectly sane is an overstatement.
Perhaps.
An understatement. No one is perfectly sane. Okay.
No, we're trying to find our way back to where we came from.
Yes.
And we're hoping to find help doing that and help others who are willing to.
What was that?
We are hoping to help people that can help us to get home
Okay.
and find people who are willing to help us get home and find out how to do that.
I'm sure you just have some idea to get home now.
We have our ideas, but unfortunately, there seems to be a power over this land that holds everyone in.
Yeah, that would do it.
I get the feeling that they feel like that they're still kind of. Do you still pray to the morning world?
I have not prayed to the morning Lord in a while, but I do still pray. No, yeah, he does pray. He's just forgetting me.
Cool. So you'd still put praise to the morning world.
Yeah.
So we are amongst friends.
Yeah.
And who is this lady with you?
I cannot say this name, but okay, it's Vasilka. V-A-S Vasilka. V-A-S-I-L-K-A. Vasilka?
That's so good. I
Did
guess
the-
would be... Oh, we didn't. The abbot doesn't have a name. It's just the abbot, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, just there.
Basilka?
Do you any of you get close?
Fuck it, I'll get close a little bit.
It's mainly because I'm just asking because these are a shouting distance.
I'll walk closer because I can't be our shouting. Like, I'm half deaf, can I come a little bit closer?
How close are you going?
Go 5 feet, because you want us in 5 feet. Like, I will trigger it.
You'll trigger it. Cool. So as you get 5 feet within the character, you can see seams in her powdered skin, where you can see that she looks stitched together.
She is a Frankenstein type. Great. She looks like that Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
What was the exact wording of our
Soft shoulders.
of the card and our sort of reading?
More than she seems.
The reading was either a wedding bell or perhaps a death knell. It calls thee to a mountainside abbey, wherein you find a woman who is more than the sum of her parts.
I was close.
Okay.
You got more parts than some. I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. Can I ask a serious question, Mr. Abbott?
Yes.
I'm just curious. What's with... I don't know what to call them without sounding rude, but
Otto.
what's with Otto, the person in the well that just stabbed my friend over there pointing the carrier? Like, I'm just curious.
What the hell's going on?
Ah, those are mongrel folk.
Obviously, I'm not from here, but can you elaborate, please?
Just what they are.
No,
People who
no.
have been transformed into abominations.
By whom?
We don't know.
Please don't get offended, but she doesn't seem like one of them.
No.
She seems a little bit more put together.
Give me a
Did you
sec.
catch my drift?
Let me read all of this.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Uh,
Call it young naivety, if you will. I'm just fresh out.
Following. You're just falling back on that one, are you?
Yes, I
Yeah.
am just fresh out of teenagehood.
Max could move a little bit closer to Sil. Not too close, but a little bit closer.
I mean, he wants us up there. I'm just helping him along. He was dropping heavy hints.
What, such as do you get within 5 feet?
Yeah. I'll go up, it's fine.
or someone with good enough perception.
Would
Aye.
you say that that counts as behaving rudely?
No, I'm honestly going look at. I'm not from here. I honestly want to know more. I don't know how like to go about stuff. I'm trying to be nice about it.
We're reasonably confused by this. This is news to us all.
Yeah, at least
Plus, I'm young and naive.
don't we know it?
Roll deception.
Okay, I'm young and stupid. How's that?
It's not something that from where we are that's normal. So
Her?
in general, mongrel folk, like random patchwork people, that's not.
So you're asking about her? Oh, she's Strad's way.
What?
You know, she did kind of
Said
look
that
similar.
so casually
yeah.
have it. Like that was not in.
How much protection does this place have from Strad?
0. Nowhere has protection from Strad. Unless he is allowed. If he is allowed in, he's allowed in. If not, he's not. Technically, the most safe place is your home. But he also has minions that can go in for you. So
So
Why
I
is
have another question.
she is the key to defeating Strad. Clearly.
Would she fit in this bag? No, I'm joking.
No. That is rude.
How-
Yeah, that's not what.
how is she the key? How does this work? Any and all information right now is helpful, to say the least.
Well, she's gonna help clear his curse.
It's cursed.
His curse.
Can you tell us more about the curse?
I don't know anything about the curse. It's just from what we've heard. Meaning, I haven't read that far, so you'll have to give me 2 minutes.
Sure.
Auburn hair, soft shoulders. I don't see the resemblance to Irina.
Yeah. He's got
Yeah.
like
Is there a passing resemblance to Irina?
Well, doesn't Irina have
Auburn
auburn
hair,
hair,
I
soft skin?
don't know.
soft
Yeah.
I don't
shoulders.
remember.
We talked about her ages ago.
Yeah, she's got auburn hair.
Distracted
Young, dumb, and full of red dragon fruit.
Alive ish.
If you roll me a history check or a survival,
natural 20 in history.
yeah, these are. She looks like can guess based on being stitched together. She's some sort of flesh golem.
Flesh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
And Strad has a type.
she's to serve as Strad's bride. Don't you know that?
No.
He's just speaking, seeming to have forgotten that you aren't even
No.
from here.
Remember, faraway land and all that kind of thing. We've been here, what, 2 weeks most? Barely I've lost track of time almost now.
But you know that flesh golems are usually evil. Or people that make flesh golems are usually evil.
I don't know what to do with any of this information.
This is all new to us.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm looking at something.
I mean, at least he's been very forthcoming.
I've sensed no ill intent to us, so maybe this is an inn. Maybe this is something to get us in the castle.
Yeah.
Not that I particularly want to go there, but
Oh well, I can do that.
I think we ask with our cards as well. Then the abbot seems to know more than we do.
Well,
Are you sure you want to give out something like that?
yeah.
I'm also while you do this and chat much yourself. I'm reading something.
I would say let's just see what other info we can get.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm still curious about the patchwork creature.
Flesh golem, like sort of bride type thing.
Yeah, like the way he says it, it's so unclear how they came into being. If they're made here, or if they're just found in the wild and he collects them here, or
I mean, if he technically collects them, he's at least giving them a home.
yeah, which weird, but more fine, than the really not fine thing if he was any part of this.
I feel if there's any ill intent, we would have been attacked by now. So,
I mean, he's
not that my guard is going to be put down anytime soon, but it's
You can also choose to leave the now and go, like, if you think this place will be safer, go bring Irina and that here.
I fully believe that they're as honest and upfront as they're saying they are. Then
The guy,
Yes.
from your insight checks, he seems genuine.
probably is
It's
a
just
safer
like-
place.
This is what the Morning Lord has told me.
A weirder place, maybe safer place.
yeah.
it's where they wanted initially.
Well, no, they didn't know where they wanted. He's got suggested these two
Ah.
places. One was from a priest who just wanted to save his son
That we kill.
that he's killed, and he was sad about it.
He was for it in the end.
But you know, I think they're
Yeah.
going to come bite us in the ass.
If you do, I will decide to go back and get them. I'm not going to do any journey checks other than
Like, can you send in to try and sort of get in touch with them to sort of meet them
halfway.
outside?
Well, you would have to go with them, go get them, because Strad would just come up and be like, "Okay, you're coming with me then."
Yep. Yes, I'm just gonna go.
It's fine. That gives me a wee bit to read again, but you can choose what you want to do.
For about an hour 15, we can always take a wee
We can take a
BRB that could read and catch up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put these on the little BRB screen, or Kirsty can do her little thing. Although
Kirsty's got a migraine.
doesn't either. Just get rid of that camera. Yeah. What do you do? What is your plan? He's just sitting there.
I don't even know what to do, so
I suggest we speak a little about what we know. I feel comfortable enough that no one else might have any information on this. We were given.
Are you putting that to the vote of a party? Just in case.
anyone else?
We say at least we've been pointed in this direction here by a fortune teller.
If shit goes tits up, it's on your head.
Like, what else are we doing? We just wander around blind in this place?
Well, hear me out. We could always try and figure shit out. It's all part of the fun of adventuring.
It's not getting us any. It's not getting us. He's already said this is key to Phoenix Grad.
Hey, you don't know if that's a genuine thing. You just went in as insight toward views.
But I'm going right now. He's praying to the Morning Lord.
Yeah. I was gonna say something.
Just because he prays for the morning lord and has good intention doesn't necessarily make them good people.
Also, what you can probably discern is you saw a lot of, open caskets. Where'd these body parts come from that he's made this person out of?
I'm not suggesting he's a good person. By no means suggesting he's a.
He is doing the
There's a lot of weird vibes.
crafts.
Doing bad for.
From experience, they may generally believe they're doing good. Doesn't mean they are. Be it on your head, you disclose what information you want.
I'll choose not to, but I'm getting sick and tired of wandering back and forth around without getting any answers.
Yeah, but has Barovia ever been much kind to us?
No.
We're kind of
Are we
stuck.
going to rot? Are we going to rot here for the rest of our lives, though?
Probably, yeah.
Well,
or
we
do
know
we
what
try and
we're
find-
ultimately looking to end up do, so we just need to keep finding
What was
what we
the
can.
What was the exact wording of the Tarun?
Thursday, I think you have it. I'm reading something.
So is this guy making the creatures then, or
Well, he's saying Mongol people is that's quite normal, so I think he's made her, but I don't think he's made them necessarily.
So card for light on who will help against darkness. Those are reverse guard, wedding bell, or death toll, mountain abbey, women more than some of her parts. That's what I wrote down.
Okay. So just meeting this person should give us some help in defeating Strahd.
Well, it's certainly something we will be able to keep in mind. If nothing else, it's got to be something.
Or Strahd having her will make him more powerful.
Mhm.
Who knows?
that's what I kind of supposed.
Abbott, do you have know anything else in this land that would weaken Strahd?
No. Not that I'm aware.
Okay. Might I insight that to see if he has been full truthful?
Sure.
16.
He's definitely hated something.
If he's after Irina and this person's key in some way, is it a good idea to have two of these people together? No.
Hear me out. Instead of talking about our plans in a place where you could probably fucking hear us, how about we come back? Like, go back to the Burgomaster house. Come up with a plan, and then probably come back. Because he seems like a chill dude. We're allowed back, aren't we? I say that bit a bit loud for him. It's like, see if we leave, can we come back? And if we have more questions, because obviously you seem like a very knowledgeable guy.
Sure.
And you're like the only person that has actually been helping us.
Sure. You can come back, totally. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I need to Google something because I've been looking at it, can't find it. So
So we can always leave and come back.
Yes.
You know what? That feels like the best thing I've heard all day.
Plus, we do need to get some really decent clothes.
What was that tarot reading for? The fourth one? Like not the whole word, what's it for? Number 4, I believe.
Card number 4, it was reverse. So then, light on who will help against darkness. I wrote Templar card, it could be wrong. And it was reversed.
Yep. You can still do this. The reason why I have the camera so I can look at this and we'll still listen.
Right.
I think we've kind of got,
Rough plan. Or
well, at least the plan to figure out the plan.
Yeah, I
Sounds
I
familiar.
don't. As much as he seems like he's being upfront and honest,
I don't.
there's
like-
something about the I just don't trust. As much as he's acting like these flesh golems are completely normal, they're not, because we've not seen any before coming up here,
No.
and the horrific screams coming out of this building imply
Yeah.
it's not.
no.
It's not the nicest place.
We say this as we're walking down the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I can just picture us saying all this stuff and the guy's just standing there all smiling.
And he's got no hair, and he could totally be One Punch Man.
I mean,
But yeah, we're walking down the mountains as we
But I
say.
get the feeling he's not telling us everything. And
you know, there's just such an odd thing happening here.
Like there was the staircase that led into darkness, and
Yeah, I didn't like the look of the staircase.
I'm changing. I'm going off the book here. So you are still there currently. What are you doing?
we're wandering back down, or at
Oh,
a safe talking distance away, shall we say.
Mhm.
Who's for
Go to-
exploring further?
Do I need to roll?
no. The cold undead hands of this flesh golem have just reached out and grabbed you.
What, the female?
Yep.
Oh, gee, what the fuck?
Not in like a grippy, like
Uh-huh.
bad way. They just grab you,
I don't want to shake off in case I damage it.
and then she'll let go. She just stares at you, and the abbot's like, back to lessons. And then you can walk.
She was cold. I need to go. Jesus. Running.
Running.
Nah,
See where
no.
she grabs you. There's a little mark.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But she had strength star?
Not that sort of mark. Sort of like a red ink stain
Oh,
saying
dear.
help.
Is that like under my clothes then?
Yeah, you pushed her clothes up to grab your bare skin.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
oh no, that changes things.
Oh, I actually need to reopen that so I can read a bit more because that's actually really helpful for this part.
Fine.
So we
Quickly
are.
go like this, just in case the guy catches it. I'm like, right, we're gonna go. We'll come back. Thank you for having us. We'll come back again because you're a helpful guy.
Thank you, Abbott. And once we're, even if we're just kind of halfway down the mountain pass,
None of them seen that. The help. I need to bring it to their attention.
No, only you saw it when you were walking back. You were like, oh, pulling that down, felt something.
I was like, walk. And I'll make sure we're a good distance away.
right? Thoughts?
I haven't brought it to your attentions yet.
No, I don't. I
not
don't know
from
about
the
that.
other
I don't know about that. He's hiding something. It was like when I asked if he knew of anything else, it wasn't. I get the feeling he knew something more.
There's
John, I'm
just-
going to do a perception check to make sure no one's following us.
There's
Sure.
something Yeah, very odd.
17.
It's just more like
No
what
one
he's
seems to be following you.
what he's presenting and then what we actually know about the place just don't add up.
Guys,
Yeah.
we definitely have to go back. I'm gonna show you the help.
What?
That's what she left me.
It's in blood, by the way.
Now that you've all seen that. Oh, snow.
Just back in the attic. Oh, you've cut yourself. We better tend to that.
What? Doing?
He's a freak. He's a freak.
We'll get back to Burger's master house, go in our room, and we'll come up with a plan. But
Are we?
it's very cold.
How are we supposed to help her?
The abbot seems to possibly be the issue there.
Yeah, I think it just looks like he's running mad experiments on folk, and that's just
Yeah.
not all right. You know,
No.
I say we ask a burgomaster about these makeshift stitched together people.
because he's also bringing people back from the dead, right? Like we know that.
Wait, who did?
Well,
Isn't the wife of Strad dead?
well, he's fashioned a likeness certainly
Mm.
out of others.
And bodies have been going missing from town.
Bodies had been going missing.
It's just adding up like a whole.
Specifically, the Burgomaster's family's bodies have been going missing. That's what you remember.
Otto said as much as he looks like a dwarf, he does say he's from the village. He did say he was from Krezk.
Retcon that. He's not. But you just don't know that. He wouldn't be able to tell you that.
We just know he's a native to Barovia.
Yes, he's a native to Barovia, but not of this town.
Even weirder.
In general, there's people missing and open caskets and flesh golems stitched together to look like.
And somehow managed to write help on you.
Yeah, this is not your standard flesh golem. Actually, I would like to look up flesh golem.
So, okay, let's find this burgomaster and see if there's. I know he didn't have much info, but maybe he's got something. If he knows about the mongrel people or anything
Yeah.
like that. Because the guy said that way too casually.
Yeah.
You know, if not
Before that,
fun
I would
to
have
me.
said before that marking out. I would have thought he could have just done it could be madness from Barovia, but that seems very much like there's something more to it.
That's the fact that she actually lifted up my clothes to do it.
She didn't lift up your clothes. She just pushed it
Well,
up
you know,
before.
Yeah, we need to help her.
Yeah.
But very soft skin.
Very cold, soft skin.
Very cold soft skin. The dead have a right to live.
great. So is the burgomaster home?
Yeah, the Burgomaster will be home. He's in a deep depression. Remember? Son's dead.
Dimitri.
Okay.
So I walk up to Bruce, say, "Hey, we met a friend. We're all your dead, all your sort of relative, all your dead relatives are."
Probably not the best way to go about that.
We don't know for certain. It's adding up that way, so we're just gonna casually talk to him.
If only we had our charismatic bard with us.
No, you should like this in the
The windmill.
I mean, hey,
Oh yeah, he's still in the windmill.
Yeah, well, the kids.
you were getting a lot of info out of the previous guy. Maybe you should take the lead. No, you'll say something awful.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
I know I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. I can act serious when I want.
While you are having this conversation, he's like, "What information are you after?" Because you're just having this conversation in front of him.
Never. I just asked, would they be home? I never said we were right off at them yet.
He's also never said, "Oh,
Right.
that's not good."
Right, I'll speak to them. That's fine.
Or that's kind of weird.
So one's approach, Dimitri.
keep forgetting his names to make sure. Yes.
Is it possible to have a talk? We've just come back from a wander up to the Abbey, and we've just wanted to have a chat about a couple of things we found up there. We find strange.
Sure. What do you wish to talk about?
We're not gonna be about the bush on this one. What is there a group of people known as mongrels? Like native to Barovia, because where we're from, it's not a thing. We just want to know before we jump to conclusions.
I'm just gonna read up about this. What do you mean?
People that are stitched together with other humanoid stuff, like animals and other body parts and all that. Just the only way I can describe them.
None of us really go to the Abbey anymore.
But is there a group of people known as that?
No. Also, we don't leave this city.
That's fair.
From
Right.
what I'm aware, no.
Okay.
Are you disturbed by this though?
I mean, we have to deal with wolves, werewolves, and a giant vampire zombie T-Rex. No, and
Just
Strat.
slightly
So,
more horrific. It's a little
so
closer to home.
it's not too bad.
No, it's though.
What do you know of the Abbot?
He's been here for years. He's just
Does he ever leave? Does he ever have his Does he ever have visitors? They come back every so often.
not that I'm aware. Tends to stick to himself. We went that side. I don't know much about the Abbot. I barely see him. He's an estranged fellow,
Well, that's not sure.
but he also does healing and stuff, so
Healing.
What type of healing?
healing. He heals people.
Do you know how?
Do I look like a holy man?
So,
I wouldn't want to judge.
as in, do people from the village go up to get help, or does he come down? or
No,
is
he
this
would
just-
come down probably. I don't know. I haven't seen him in quite a while.
Do you know if anyone follows them back up if they need further healing?
No.
Okay.
And so the people he helps are all pretty happy then?
Yeah, he just heals, like axe wounds, your usual mishaps.
Okay.
Does Barovia have a child protective service?
What?
That's very progressive, I
Just
suspect.
let the abbot play with lightning. Maybe send child protective service to do the welfare checks.
What?
So would Barovia have a child protective service?
No, Barovia does not have a child protective service.
I think we should get that started.
New business venture.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going up here for the long haul, may as well. Base of operation, we got a windmill.
Yeah, that's littered in child bones.
Don't worry, we buried them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully.
In a mass
We're,
grave.
we're better to start than on the site of some sort of child atrocities.
Exactly.
Build hope from that sadness.
Exactly.
I don't think he's really build much.
Build hope.
Or tough. Tough actually does build.
Yeah. Tough is our builder. Wit is our healer, holy man. Markovia is the protector, the bodyguard. Misty is the entertainment for the kiddies, and I am just
You're
The
collecting
head
the
honcho.
money.
yeah.
So, what are you doing? What's the current thing? Sorry, I'm just.
What is the current thing?
Well, we figured out that the mongrels aren't really native.
No, they're stitched together and made up there.
Yeah.
They must be.
He was at it.
But
Yeah.
then he's technically not lying if he says he's native to the Abbey area.
feel we've got
You also
to.
feel like he's just dumb.
Not dumb, just a bit psychotic.
Don't have a pal. How dare you?
Otto's also not
We're not
filthy
talking
there.
about Otto, we're talking about the abbot.
We were talking about Otto.
I wasn't, I was talking about the abbot.
We're talking about Abbott.
Yeah, the abbot is a bit weird.
I feel like we've just got to embrace how sort of like another discussion with the abbot, but we've got to be sort of
Careful.
I think reasonably blunt to just sort of see what's happening.
If he is this
Barely
feeling
so.
madman doing certain stuff, do we want to aggravate that?
It's just a monk.
No,
Or
he's
was it him?
not.
Be powerful. We don't know. He could be a paladin in disguise.
I
Oh.
don't know what to make of any of
I
it.
feel like we've got more friends than enemies up there.
Do you think he would let us
Sorry.
take the female? He's really attached.
Is that the statement?
Yeah, what's her
That
name?
is.
What's her name?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vasilka.
Vasilka.
I would suggest we take Vasilka to the castle.
Not a fucking
And-
castle. She
and-
wants help, so if we get away from him, she might be able to give us more information.
I
We
fear he
speak
would be
far
quite
enough.
suspicious if we were like, right, can we just walk away with the lady?
Can we see if we can borrow her, you know? Can we
Borrow her?
Yeah. Just, you know, take her to
I
Strad.
was gonna say she's human, but I guess not.
Hear me out, right? Here's the plan. We go up to him, we ask him very nicely, could we borrow her? Take her to Strad, beat the shit out of him using her. One of us is strong enough, and then take her back.
Are you suggesting we use Vasilka as a weapon?
Yay. Did you say one of us is strong enough?
I would carry her.
You make no.
I mean, I'd do it at a push, but you've got more of the good swing.
I'm not too sure that's the best plan of action. Whilst
I
the
mean,
separating the abbot and Vasilka is not a bad thing, perhaps using her as a club to beat Strad to death is not the best way of doing it.
Would be funny.
That would be.
But
I mean, it would be flexing, but I don't think that's the number one priority right now.
Maybe we could get a private conversation with her. You
Yeah.
know? Like, maybe we could propose to the abbot that we, like, take her down to the village for some reason, you know?
I don't
To
think
improve,
it'll,
to help with our education that is, like, apparently a thing.
good.
I do feel like a wee mosey on round the place as well would probably not be a bad idea.
How
Was it
cute were the
around where?
bunnies?
You know, you've had surprisingly good counsel today, Syl. I fear that it's starting to deplete, but
just read it.
Do you want to have a wee wander around the place to see if you can find anything when we're up there?
You want them to go up there alone?
No, we're gonna go up, but
I mean, hear me out. If you distract the abbot and the bitch is in another room, sneak in and ask her.
I can just make you invisible.
Sneaky invisible. But mean.
it's certainly the best we've got so far, I think.
Yes.
I mean,
Rather
Rather
than, you know,
just fall out with the spider out front again, and we'll see if that distracts him.
I think that would be general noise for him though at that stage. Probably used to that.
Do you know who'd be very good in these sort of situations?
That's the.
No, my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, I know. He's normally good at these sort of things. He's a paladin.
Your brother
I hadn't
Paladin?
seen him in like 12 years.
Yeah, he was training to be one.
That would be very useful to have.
I would be, but he's not here, is he?
No.
For all I know, he could be dead too, like my parents.
Well, that
Should
would
we just
be rather
gen-
tragic.
Morbid.
Should we just are we gonna play the general distraction whilst we let Syl kind of wander around?
I'll be ready if there needs to be some force behind it, but ideally not. If we can get
Jeez. I won't come up with you, I'll sneak up. but I won't be part of your group to make it seem I'm still down in the village.
Well,
Just practice your poker faces.
how long is it is invisible in her?
Think so.
It's 400 feet. It's not a
I
massive
mean, I'll
long
still
walk.
sneak up anyway, and then you cast invisible on me.
Yeah.
But then I'll need to break the invisibility spell anyway to then talk to.
You're just talking, so it's not really an action.
Unless we should be classed as a willing creature.
Why? What's the question?
Could
You-
I set up a psychonic link with her to communicate?
No.
God damn.
That's disappointing.
Too far away.
No, if I'm in the same building as her.
I mean, you could attempt it, sure.
I mean, I could do it while I'm still invisible.
We have a plan. This is more like a plan than we've had for a while.
I mean, we can always pull to my backup.
Let's avoid that until it's
We're
literally
not.
the only
We're not.
option
We're
we
not.
have.
We're not going to sort of like try and pour out the.
We're not
Well-
pouring her out, we're being straddled up with her. There's a difference.
Super
Or-
tempted to just kill the abbot and storm the abbey. I'm not gonna lie.
And
I
that-
mean, it's not a
Certainly
terrible
actually
option.
prepared for that.
Yeah, like
But what if he is just a guy?
I think he's evil.
I also do.
I just
I know you're saying he's not got like awful vibes.
it just
but he
seems
does
like
seem
there's a
good.
lot of human experimentation,
He's
corpse
not-
desecration.
He's not being
Just
totally honest with us either.
reeks of bad guy.
Yeah.
And the whole not being honest thing right now is kind of dead. I'm not happy with that.
No.
I think
a
he's
little
a
bit of
villain.
Lulu. And those are the worst kind of people.
Just a bit of Lulu.
Just a bit. Or is her little.
Just an echo.
Yeah.
Alright, this is.
Okay, so I'll roll a stealth so I can sneak up the mountain with them.
Okay.
On that way.
Okay. I didn't do it. Okay, on that 20.
Mhm.
Okay. You're sneaking up with him.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? Because you just disappeared to go do something else.
We went and grabbed lunch.
I can get better clothes.
Yes.
Go get it.
Yeah.
We will go get better clothes, yes.
Would
before
we
then.
be able to borrow some cold leather clothes off of?
Dimitri.
You can ask.
I will offer gold to borrow clothes.
Sure. Why do you need clothes?
The cold leather clothes for being higher up in the mountains,
Uh,
where it's colder, and it's an excuse for us to have been left and come back.
okay.
So we got clothes.
Hopefully you will be okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix my vape. Yeah, you can head back up.
I think when we get kind of close to the gate before the sea, that I'll just kind of like reach my hand out and
Cast invisibility.
in fact, I'll just bless trickster god on you. Then it'll give you it'll make you sneaky anyway.
If I'm already sneaking, the invisibility would be better.
Same effect.
No, the blessing of trickster god doesn't make you invisible.
Give you advantage, so.
Yeah. But there's advantage and then there's
Oh.
Invisibility.
You're invisible. That is my one use of that.
Also, I am now in their heads for 2 hours.
Ah, right, so we have our connection.
Mhm.
Go.
that's good.
So we can communicate with you, but nobody you can communicate with everyone else.
I
Which,
can communicate with you all. But
But you have to relay it like
Right.
they're all together, so even if one of you just relay to me, but at least then they can all hear me.
Yep.
So
you
2 hours.
arrive back at the main gate, you see Otto just standing there, keeping guard.
What's
Otto?
It's things, Otto.
would it be possible to speak to Abbott again?
Sure. He is inside.
Thank you.
So he's, I'm assuming, going inside.
Yes.
Okay. What do you do?
Come up with a distraction that we're gonna use, or we're just gonna keep
Just,
asking?
just ask about Mornlord, what he knows about Mornlords and such.
Yeah,
In your head here, you can also ask him about Strad.
yeah.
There's enough in this plan that we can sort of ask about history-wise that would probably keep him distracted.
Hear me out. Strad and the wizard.
Yes,
True.
that's if we feel he's on our side, he might know a little bit of this wizard.
Exactly.
Good job.
Get your stocking boots on, boys. Women, ladies, they then.
Ability handles sight, self handles healing, hearing.
So I am both.
Yes, you have all the things.
Cool, you come back in, the abbot's still sitting with the lady,
Mhm.
teaching her how to properly hold cutlery, teaching her etiquettes.
Oh, okay. She's getting a little.
After Abbott?
Back Sutton.
Yes, just would like to learn more about the land and a story we heard of a wizard that once lived in the land.
Which wizard? There has been multiple wizards.
See my great wizard by a tower that fought Strad?
Oh. That one.
Yes.
See, I don't know much on that. I tend to stay away from wizards. They talk too much.
Nice.
When was
The
the
one-
last time you met a wizard that allowed you to talk instead of them talking about their great finds
Oh.
and their powerful incantations?
Often the ones I've met are too busy with their head booking ahead to suit you.
No,
In your
this
head,
was an old wizard.
you hear, "Hey, they're your distraction. Get him to talk about his stuff."
Filthy heretics, wizards. You're
Yes.
picky.
He might even show you stuff and actually leave. I believe in you guys.
Is there any specific reason you're here? We were just about to continue a lesson on etiquette.
Well, we want to know more about this land. We're not from this place, and you're far more knowledgeable than us. And up until now, you've been far more helpful than anyone else, and been far more open discussing most things about this land. So,
I don't actually know that much about this land. I stick to the abbey.
are you originally from here?
No.
So you like us, you were kind of brought across from out up.
Yeah. I was brought in here back in my young days. I'm kidding. I was brought across. I know you're like, he looks in his early 20s, so he's like, oh yeah, back in my young days. He's just like, no, I'm kidding. I was brought here a few years ago.
Do you still know of any travellers that come out from here that are still around?
Not from here. This place is kind of shut off. No one really leaves here or particularly comes in here.
Well,
they're
we tried to leave, and we kept falling back on the same road.
Oh, you mean leave? I thought you meant town.
No. That's like the grander getting out of Barovia.
No, I do not know many people that have left Barovia.
So he's.
Why
not
are you
from Barovia?
genuinely wanting to leave?
I have unfinished business at home I'd like to attend to.
Which is true in a lot of cases. Hopefully, with the lady here, we will end Strad's curse and people will be able to leave properly again.
It's good to know there might be hope. Many other places have seem to harbour none.
Well, yeah, after being under reign of Strad for, what, 300 odd years? More?
Why not inquire about how she can help us then?
Anyways, so I know obviously she is the bride of Strad. How does that help us? Has she got ability to weaken him? Is it a
No,
distraction?
once he's reunited with his wife, he'll hope the curse will break and we shall be free of his rain. Clearly, the Morning Lord says so. Right here, Scripture 3, 23 pages in. The book's like this big. It's not, it doesn't say Morning Lord. Or was originally this big, but it's now just 3 pages.
So he's crazy.
Like, the more he talks, the more confused I get.
The Morning Lord has decreed it.
Wonderful.
So when he's reunited with his wife, he'll bugger off? Like, is that like the plan? Like, I'm so...
So is all of this because he has just been,
He lost his way.
and he's been.
Is it vengeance? Is it vengeance in the plane?
Probably. I mean, his wife. Was his wife killed? I can't remember.
Pretty sure you said she was killed.
People killed his wife. He plunged this land into eternal darkness, you know. Next thing's next. It's been 600 years. I don't actually know how long Strahd has reigned over here. It's very iffy. I think it's around 300 odd years, but you know.
Surely, if a cleric has some power, will be able to bring someone back from the dead.
Depends
I
on
myself
how
am
they
not.
die.
I myself couldn't, but I've known many with that power.
It also depends on how they die. I can't actually remember how she died. She might have just died. And this cycle, maybe.
Can I at least attempt to make a connection with the female golem, flesh golem?
Yeah, that's
Cool.
you're still invisible, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
As long as she's willing,
Yep.
I can add her into my.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have far more successful conversation, ideally.
You're just doing
That's-
small. We're just bringing the awkward small talk of what about this land? How does it work?
This guy is just kind of in circles, really.
As long as they can understand common, hold on, I'll get the exact word. So, phonic whispers between yourself and others, perfect for quiet infiltration. So I can choose one or more creatures I can see, so I can see her.
Yeah.
Up to my proficiency, so 1, 2, 3, she'll be 4. My proficiency bonus, then roll 1 cyclonic dice with technically 2 hours for a number of hours equal to the number of rolls taken. A creature can't use its telepathy if it can't speak any language, and the creature can end the telepath anytime, so can't understand language.
Yes.
You and the creature don't need to speak a common language to understand each other. The first time you use this
What
power,
is the power so I can read it?
it's cyclonic whispers. I'm gonna all
Uh,
down here word for word, John.
Okay.
And I've
What
read
if she can't speak?
it. Doesn't does she understand?
She can understand, but she can't speak.
Uh,
Can she think?
Technically, no.
Did she ask?
Depends on the questions she's asked.
So a creature can use its telepathy if it can't speak any language, and a creature can end.
Okay. It can speak a language.
So it can technically use it. Hold
Can
on.
use it, but it can't speak. So I don't know if it actually knows how to talk. That's the issue. Because the languages, it understands the language of its creator, but can't speak.
Because it doesn't state. It only says.
I think it's Mordekins. Is it Mordekins? That's from. It's either Mordekins or Tasha's in the book.
I think
All it says is if it can't speak any
Right.
language. That's
it
it.
can speak a language. Does anyone have telepathic bond prepared? No. You can technically talk to it, but it's whether or not it can reply.
Well, that's gonna be you doing the talking. So
yeah, no, I'm
It's
waiting.
gonna be a tap once for
So,
yes, twice for no. Kind
There
of
is a connection
situation.
being made.
Yes, we'll say.
Can you hear me? I need to make sure this connection is here. Like once for yes,
Mm.
twice for no.
So that states that even if they can't speak, they can speak, but she doesn't know how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just say that she can. She understands language.
Mhm.
She
That
might not be
is
able to speak, but she can
kind
think.
Comprehend. Like,
Uh-huh.
technically, yeah.
So she could probably like communicate via telepathically because she's technically not speaking. She's thinking.
Yeah, no. So,
Time to use that big flesh golem brain, John.
gross. Yes, she will reply yes.
Okay. You asked for help earlier. What do you need help with?
I cannot say.
A spell on you to not say, or you just cannot say?
I just cannot say.
Is it to do with the abbot?
I cannot say.
Can you at least say how we can help you?
That honestly, she cannot say that. Based on the wording I'm reading, she cannot say.
That has to be specific wording.
are you in danger?
Yes. I mean, she's gonna be sent to a vampire from hell.
I'm gonna connect with the others and go. So she cannot say why she needs help. I don't know if it's because of specific wording or whatnot.
I wonder if it's because.
I need help.
Can you ask where the danger is? And what direction it's in? I.e., whereabouts in this place is happening.
Back to the flesh golem. Where is the danger? Can you tell me that?
No. So I'm reading it.
She's asking about the mongrels.
Tough wants to know about the mongrels. Can you tell me about this?
Bro.
Yeah.
What does she know about Slumber?
She'll know if they're made here.
I'm just reading. The mongrels. There is. They. What was the question you're asking? Just what about the mongrels? That's not specific
Okay.
enough.
The mongrels. Were they made here?
Technically, yeah.
Did their flesh come from the village?
No.
So, back to tough. Technically, yes, they were made here. Their flesh wasn't acquired from the village.
And back to the abbot. So what else are you here for?
I'd like to know more about the Morning World.
Well, I'm sure there are some books in here that you can find on him. However, you could do me a favor.
Okay, I can help.
I'm looking for a bridal gown. Cause you know, like, I can't not get them a bridal gown. That would be disrespectful. If he's to be reunited with his bride,
Just any bridal gown that you're after?
a nice bridal.
Nice. Okay.
Best I can think of is back to the lackey. For that. Shopping wise, is there anyone else in the area that really would have anything you think? A bit?
you probably have to go somewhere else. I will not do this. I will not ask this favor for free. I will give you something. I can heal you of any ailments that may be accosting you. Or I can cast a certain spell. And I need to read this spell. But I don't know where my player comes from.
Presumably he could heal the injury I got from the tree
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, there. Yeah, he doesn't tell you what the other spell is. Unless you agree.
I mean, if it's picking up a bridal ground, which I can't think of anything else apart from Valaki.
Blacky would have bridal gowns. Bridal gowns.
The only place I know big enough, been known to be big enough to have a shop with that.
Okay. I would need someone to go get it.
How far away from?
How far did we decide?
Well, we can get
Well,
Irina and
Lucky's not
Ishmael to
too
bring
far,
it
I think
over
it's
with
the
them
bee.
if they're coming here.
But John just stated not that long ago, if we get them to come without an escort, Strag kidnap Irina.
Well, no, if you go to Valaki,
Uh,
like, you can take them with.
but you said that if we just got them to come themselves, Strag can come in
Yeah.
and kidnap her, so we have to then go.
I mean, this guy's asking you to go get the bridal gown. Or a bridal gown.
We believe in you, John. Back to my connection with the woman.
No, I was going to say these accept so I can tell you the other spell or Jake's no.
I mean, we may as well accept.
I think I'd be willing to help in that.
Cool. I can offer my healing touch. Or I will agree to cast one spell 3 times whenever you wish, and that spell is Raising the Dead. The Raise Dead spell. Which I can read out to you as you return a dead creature you touch to life, providing that they are dead no longer than 10 days. The creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin the body. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell also neutralizes any poisons, cures non-magical diseases that affect the creature at the time they died. The spell, however, does not remove magical diseases, curses, or similar effects. The
In my
spell-
head, you hear that sounds handy.
To get out of jail free card.
That's if he's trusted. Anyway, back to your telepathic bond.
Got the wording I was going to say.
Okay.
You remember?
Okay, back to your conversation.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you need help escaping immediately?
I want to say yes. Because why would I want to go to an ancient vampire from hell?
That is true, but clearly you still need to learn some stuff before he sends you. Make you a proper lady.
Do you think I want to learn this?
No. What do you want?
I was made
Well,
to be this.
what do you want?
I don't know.
Fair.
So it says she's a flesh golem. I'm going to change that out just to make it easier
Okay.
for me. Just make it much easier. She'll still have the fleshy parts, but she's got to be a reborn, which is essentially a race.
Okay. So she might be able to answer a bit more questions then.
Yeah, but she cannot.
No. still trying to figure out what wordings and stuff. So she needs help immediately.
Kinda, yeah. You also know that this place is like
Fucked up.
those other things are definitely insane and evil.
Mhm.
Evil.
I would,
Bottle.
I would know roughly how powerful this guy is from the fact Castro's dead. Though he's pretty powerful.
But you don't know if he can cast it himself. You don't know if he does,
Right.
if he has artifacts or something that he can use to cast it. Because you know, it's an abbey. It was once a.
But I know it's a pretty powerful level of magic that's been thrown around on that.
What level would you have to be to cast that? It's a level 5 spell, I believe.
9, you'd have to be.
Yeah. But like, you don't know if it's him that's casting it or if there's other things.
Can you tell if it's just this guy and the mongrels in here, or is there someone else?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I'd probably say within the mental connection yourself, fancy have it watched all around, see if you can see anything else.
I mean, I'll have a look.
Where are you going?
Are you going downstairs?
I can have a peek. I'm in vigilance.
Yeah, you're busy. Good stuff. So you are technically. Give me a sec, where the fuck? Okay, so that's 13. Ah, that's the other side. So you would be going downstairs or upstairs. Music's coming from the upstairs, and then there's a staircase leading down.
I'll go downstairs first, since that was suggested.
So you head downstairs and you find a wine cellar. The stone steps descend 25 feet in a cellar that contains 10 barrels of wine and an L-shaped wooden rack packed with wine bottles.
That's down here?
Don't know.
Perception check. 16.
You are just browsing around. The barrels in the room are empty. The wine names are emblazoned on the barrels, as the winery's name is the Wizard of Wines.
Yep.
There's a couple of cheap east barrels, and then there's about 4 barrels on the south wall contain Red Dragon Crush. The fine wine, the wine that racks, contain 33 bottles of Purple Grape Mash number 3 and 24 bottles of Red Dragon Crush. However, as you're peering around, you find a wine bottle with a no stopper on it.
Oh.
A random one. If you take it out and read it, do you take out the bottle and read it?
I have a feeling in what I'm going to set off a booby trap, so I'm going to do it very carefully.
Okay. You're doing it very carefully, roll me a sleight of hand. And know if this goes poorly, you will probably drop it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you have to worry, I think your sleight of hand is like 7.
That's a 17 plus 7.
Yeah, it's fine. You take this wine bottle out, and the label reads Champagne de la Stomp. And there's a rolled up scroll in the inside. Yeah. Okay.
What's it?
It doesn't tell you. You'd have to identify it.
Okay, I'm going
You can't read arcane symbols.
Okay, I'm going to put it in my bag of holding.
It is a spell scroll, you know that.
It's for later. Okay, I'll put that back exactly where it was.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go stow upstairs if there's nothing else interesting down here.
There's nothing else down in this wine cellar.
Cool, I'm gonna stow upstairs.
Okay. How long has it been since that spell has been cast, by the way?
How long
long
has it
do you-
been since we've been in?
I don't know. How long would it take?
I mean, I cast that kind of like as we were approaching the door.
Yep.
And I was sneaking beforehand, so I was outside, but he knew where I was.
So you're talking about probably took 5 minutes to wander in. We've probably been gathering, what, 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, all the talking.
So say 30 minutes in, still got sort of a wee bit of time.
So upstairs.
Okay, you are going up to the loft in Bell. Let's just find out. 17, yeah. So you hear the wooden staircase climb 20 feet to a loft with a pitched roof and a door in the center of the south wall. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. The room is filled with the sound of beautiful music, a melody so enchanting that adds a bit of much needed warmth to an otherwise freezing room. A black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on the wooden table. The music does nothing to stir it. A cot heaped with furs rests in the northwest corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles. An oil lamp burns atop a table nearby, silhouetting a squat creature that has 2 heads. It sits on the edge of the cot with a viol, V-I-O-L, is that viola? Between its legs. With a crustacean claw-like appendage, it grasps the neck of the instrument while running a bow gently across the strings with its
Yeah,
human hand.
viola. So it's just more abomination things up here.
Kinda, yeah.
So it's the experimental room.
Kind of.
I proceed to see if there's anything of interest. Apart from the thing on the table. 16 plus 7.
What you did?
Just perceiving, see if there's anything that might catch my fancy.
There's needle, thread, saws, other tools lie on a small table in the northwest corner. And then it's just this 2-headed horror.
Okay, I am going to then sneak it back down. Because it's almost time for the spell to go up. I'll be like, connection to...
Which one?
I need to see her name so I can pronounce it again.
Basilica.
That's the name, we'll go with that. I promise we'll come back and save you. We just need to form a plan first.
Okay.
To them, I will meet you down. The spell's about to run out. Good luck. Run
Are
away.
you gonna open the door?
No. Hurry up and leave.
Right.
The door needs to open, hurry up.
We will make our way to Balaki to get a bridal ground.
Yep.
And we'll probably notice about a day or so, probably going back and forwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we want to travel today and get to stay there overnight?
We can make them in their heads. We can make arrangements when we leave. The spell's about to
Right,
fail.
you know.
Let's go.
We've got about 20 minutes, but it's just
20 minutes to get halfway down the mountain. Away from prying eyes.
Yes.
we'll make sure to head off Abbott and grab that bridal gown then.
Okay.
And then we can get moving from there as to what needs to be done.
Oh yeah, when you were yeah, we can sort that.
Thank you for the time.
Sorted.
If we can help in any other way, be sure to ask. Other than that, we'll see you shortly.
Sorry, I read something.
Yes.
I can get down the mountain in 20 minutes, but it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yep.
We throw you over the mountain. But yeah. He's like, I will see you when you return then.
Yes. Stroll on back.
Agnostic.
Open the door.
I'm out. you and I will meet them halfway down the mountain to where the spell stops. I will be
Did you cast sending, by the way?
Not yet. I can
Okay.
back. It's something I can. Something I can
You
cast.
could also just wait until you get to Balaki.
I'll probably, when we're getting closer to the lackey, I'll probably send something. I send a message across saying we're coming. We're coming up. Although I would want to maybe discuss it with them first because I'm not too sure if that's a safer place. It still feels awkward.
More open, but those people have like axes and are more used to killing stuff than the people here. Yeah. So I will let you decide if you want to go back there the now, or it's 9:30. Are we continuing or are we stopping it?
I mean, if we get to Vallaki, we push till 10 if everyone's okay for it, and get a little bit of Ishmark back in for tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Being
tough,
right-
it's just been
being
many
right, the passion.
No, enough.
I'll figure 25 words to send.
Yeah, okay. Just gotta do that. So I will not hold yous with Thingway. Are you just heading this night, or are you just? Well, it's pretty early, so
We could make it till night, and then we just crash in Vallaki.
it would take you longer than a day. No, it'd take you a wee bit. You would travel a wee bit at night
That's fine.
just to get in, and it's whether or not the guards let this one back in.
We promise she'll behave.
You just love me in Palaki.
We'll just stick a wee funny hat on you and they won't even know it's you.
If we just say we're going to try and get more wine, I'm sure they'll be fine with that.
Sorry about that.
I've forgotten all about the wine incident by now, I'm sure.
Okay, so he's head back to Balaki. It does not take you as long because we fast travel. You know, you have unlocked a new skill.
I mean, see if someone sleeps in the car.
You could technically travel the
Mhm.
entire time. Technically, somewhat if you just go to sleep in the car and leave the driver, you would all get a long rest, barring the driver.
But then obviously someone needs to get up. It's like you're doing rounds watches, so someone gets up to then
So,
drive.
done. 24 hours. It's Wes here. We're heading back to Vlaki. We have found possible safety. Are you okay? Can we meet up, discuss possible plans?
Which one are you texting it to? Ismark or Ivy?
Ishmark, because he's a protective one.
Okay. What? Did you not? Did you tell them when you'll be back? Just that you'll be back shortly.
Be back today, rather than shortly say today.
Okay, we'll meet you at the inn. He doesn't need to sit much back. We'll meet you at. Okay, we will meet you at the inn. Tell us more then.
So,
Tell Tough I say hi.
Tell Tough, yo. That's actually what you.
So bestie.
I know you hate me, and I'm coming for you. Now, but yeah, you start fast travel. Nothing really interesting happens. A couple of corpses, the usual. You sense a strange feeling of foreboding.
it's. I mean, we call it fast travel, but it's just some dude that knocks us out and just kind of drags us there.
Yeah.
And we wake up all the better.
His name's Steve.
It was Greg, the carrot farmer.
No, he died.
Lovely.
It's now Steve.
So does the guard let us in?
I don't know. What do you say to them? Sorry, no visitors. City's on lockdown.
Why?
Why do you think?
I don't know. We've been away for a while.
Has anything happened recently?
We have been away for a while.
Yeah, I know. He's looking like you work for Strand.
No,
I think you work for Strad.
no.
No, you clearly work for Strad.
I mean,
Why you try to get back in here again?
is he just looking at me or everyone else? Like,
Everyone. Well, no, just you. Just you.
I'm confusion. What makes you think I work for Strad? Like,
You're coming here dead of the night, asking to enter. That's a Strad
shall we
move.
come back tomorrow morning?
No, it's still a Strad move.
So anything we do is just a Strad move?
I don't know. You have yet to convince me that you're not working for Strad.
Listen, we got you wine. Would Strad really do that? Would he treat you to the lovely wine? Would we trek back and forth?
You never got me wine.
We got this.
You look at him
Bar-
and it's a different guard.
Ah, it's different. Guard. We got this barkeep wine. And obviously we're back to do more business with said barkeep. And also maybe a little bit of shopping.
You'll have to wait till the morning so I can get him to authenticate you. You know, we were just attacked. There's several more wolf heads on the wall.
When were you attacked?
A few nights ago. Like, it's
Was it
every
bad?
every couple of weeks.
Does anyone need healing?
I mean, we have people tending to them.
If I can help with healing.
Nah, sorry, we can't let you in. Not until you have someone vouching for you. We've been tricked by the healers before. Next thing we know, poisoned the well. I have to pay another healer to fix it. Only when they prove that they can unpoison wells. Don't ask me how we got through that process.
It sounds like it was hard.
I can
for you.
purify water if you really want to right now.
No, I will. There are abandoned houses. You can sleep in one of them,
I mean, we've got no other choice until, like,
and in the morning,
everyone can.
these are also like have wanted posters from the burgomaster here, because he definitely hates yous.
What did we do? Apart from
Questioned his authority.
we're just questioning his fun making.
We'll come back tomorrow.
Well, you say tomorrow, like
We'll be back in a couple of hours upon daybreak.
pretty much a couple of hours because he's have been traveling all day.
No else we can do. Let's bunker up in one of them houses.
Get a wee rest.
Right, who's on first watch?
I'll go.
In fact, what's the lighting situation like?
Pretty bad.
It's only gonna get worse, so isn't it?
No, it's gonna get better.
Right, okay.
Because he's been traveling all night. You gone to a little house? See him, Jay.
I know. Is there actually a child there?
Oh, it's child. See-through. Kinda pale.
Who has holy war?
None of you. You can make holy water, but you haven't. It's just sitting there, staring at the empty fireplace.
Listen, I'm not getting fucking possessed again. I swear to fuck. Someone else can interact with that little bastard.
Just leave it people now.
Yeah, leave it be. Why don't you just go to sleep?
Because it might fucking possess us. I carry on first watch. Good luck.
I'll tend to rubble to bed.
Rubble just like collapse in a heap.
Yeah.
We've been going all night. No break.
You have.
You don't know how you understand the horse.
It's not that Tough can understand Rubble. It's Tough is talking on Rubble's behalf. It's like, I've been traveling all night. Yes, you have. It's like you're talking to your cat.
Yeah.
I get a wisdom save from it. Just because this thing is user within range of it.
13.
What'd you get? Did you get a 1? Oh shit, okay.
I got a 9.
9 plus what?
What am I rolling for? again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
You could be saying
12.
You also fail.
What?
18.
You pass.
13.
You also just pass. So, these are all technically frightened. This is when you first walk in and see the ghost. However, since you got a 1,
Do your worst
You're
job.
getting possessed again.
no. Worse. You're suddenly gonna age 20 years.
So I'm fucking 40
Yup.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
You failed the saving throw by more than 5. I was gonna make it worse. If you failed by more than 10, I was gonna double it.
I'm the. What did you?
96.
I'm the second oldest now. That is not allowed. Can I reverse that?
Nope. You can end the frightened condition by re-rolling, so you don't have to worry about that, but you do.
Do I get my age back?
No. The aging can be reversed with a greater restoration spell, but only within 24 hours of it occurring.
I'm fucking doomed. I'm older than my twin. I'm finally the oldest twin, but not how I wanted it to be.
You can.
That means someone can cast a spell to maybe reverse your age.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah, we can get the going before 24 hours.
He said it was healing touch or whatever it was.
Or you
No
can
greater restoration.
It was raised dead.
Yeah, raised dead. He didn't say greater restoration.
he said he could remove the curse.
No.
So I said he could remove the curse, so
No, it's, he has a healing touch and he can raise the dead.
And raised the dead.
Raise the dead doesn't remove curses.
right.
Magical curses. I was reading out what raise dead done. Could just kill you, take you back. I mean, it could work. It doesn't remove magical curses. But it
Am I
removes-
cursed?
No, it's a ghost effect.
I mean, technically, I could come back young again.
No. It doesn't work like that. Sorry, I'm just... What level is Greater Restoration?
That's what I'm looking at.
I think it's level 3.
Is it?
Level
No.
5.
But it's, most of the big kind of like changey stuff like that is level 5. Oh, it's kind of level 5 stuff.
It was a level
Fifth
5.
You could pray to a god. I didn't think you'd roll a 1. I thought everyone was got past that easy.
John, it's my luck.
Yeah, that's true.
God damn it.
Okay. I figured out a way. I can make this work. Go. The ghost is still there. Staring at the fire. You're just terrified of its visual horrorness.
Oh, damn. If only my brother could be here at the
Are
level
you looking up
17.
paladin stuff?
But he's not at level 17. He.
Well, technically, no. I think their lay on hands can count as a restoration thing.
Oh, if only my brother, the paladin, was here. Eh.
What'd
In
you do about
general, it'd
the
be
ghost?
useful to have your brother around, just have a paladin around.
No, because then he would split my shenanigans, and I can't have that.
But yes. What do you do about the ghost? Because
Nothing.
you two are frightened.
I'm going to
You two are
sleep in
able
the
to
car.
sleep. You cannot sleep
I'm going to go sleep in the car.
within 60 feet of it. The hands can cure disease, yeah. I was
Oh.
thinking just making them use the entirety of it.
If only there was someone that could lay their hands upon me and heal me of
Strand
disease.
appears out of nowhere.
Would
Listen,
you-
if he does, at this moment in time, I'd become his little bitch.
Seems like maybe the Vishtani, maybe?
You say that out loud?
No. Yeah. If someone could lay hands upon me and make me de-age, I would be so happy. But no.
I mean, if we're starting to do a deal with curses,
Right, I thought they're
maybe.
maybe
Doing
it's
the
better,
dark, going
more likely to
finally.
find someone specialised in this kind of area.
I'm not got anything on that. So
I'd be eternally grateful.
You just hear in your head, so you want the DH, do you?
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, you know that voice.
Oh, is it Shreddy?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
None of yous hear it.
Ooh. Oh shit.
I see you've been causing shenanigans and making.
I'm not causing shenanigans. Much.
You also seek power.
Yeah, I think to go home. Yes.
Everyone seeks to go home. At
Right.
some point.
I asked very nicely, would you let me go home?
No.
Okay, fair enough. How can I help you, Strad, without you pissing you off and you killing me?
Oh, you want to DH?
But then you seem like a double-edged blade. Like if I accept your help,
owe me a favor.
see that's a double edge.
That's not an edge. That's a thing for a
Yeah,
thing.
but then you could ask me to betray my friends and do shit. What's the terms and conditions?
That's too basic.
Yeah, what's the terms and conditions of this?
Give me a sec. Let me.
this is where you multi-class into Warlock.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh, I could do that.
Strad is my patron. I mean, I am chaotic neutral. I do stuff to benefit me sometimes. As long as it doesn't harm.
Consider your character charismatic or arrogant?
Arrogant, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Define arrogant. He's a dumbass. That's how he's not as charismatic. 17. Why?
Not as charismatic in 17.
Good God.
What was happening?
Well, you just have to do something for me later. It won't be anything bad.
You say that. Define bad.
You just have to allow me entrance. And you will be DA.
Define entrance.
I asked to come in. You say come on in.
Define coming.
Entrance to where? Maybe
It's
it's
Like
just to the
someone's
left.
body, a house. Come on, Strad.
It will happen when it happens.
How bad do you want to be young again?
Can I get back to you?
Honestly, I'm looking for a successor.
And you're picking who?
Oh, I'm looking for people who are charismatic and arrogant.
Me, Strad.
But
Sells big bads.
You know what, though? Hysterical.
I could also turn you into a vampire. You would never age again.
But I quite like aging. It means I've lived, but I just don't like aging rapidly.
And who knows, if you go back in that house, you may age again. Do you really want to be 60 years old?
I am not going anywhere near that fucking house, Strad.
What if the thing comes out that house?
I'll be running away, thank you. Are you going to set that thing on me, Strad, to get this deal?
No,
That's very
that's
underhanded.
too basic. So do you accept this or not?
What would sell the...
What would sell the rapidly age? What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral, so I do stuff to benefit myself, but not to the thingy of others.
I know.
So
Well,
he
no,
is
you-
very conflicted.
You are anyway. I'm like, again, that's nothing bad. All I've done is retaliate when people have attacked me.
Listen here, Strad. Don't attack me, right? But from my perspective, we haven't really went and attacked you, and yet you done drive-bys. Can I ask the reason
Your
for that?
friend,
Which friend?
the satyr,
Yeah.
tried to pull a funny one.
That was the garlic one. I understand
Which is offensive.
that. I understand that, but the first time when you burned his ass, what prompted that one, Strad?
He's got in my way.
Flirting, though.
No, because he literally just drove by and
That
fireballed
was
us.
a drive-by, yeah.
You didn't get out of the way of the road.
We did. We tried.
No, you stood and stared at it. Checking.
That is true, actually. That is
Fair
true.
enough.
And who am I to deny a challenge? It's too bad you just got burned.
I mean,
And did you or did you not laugh at your friends?
I did. That was hilarious, Fred. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm so fucking conflicted right
I'm
now.
not gonna lie, I kind of want this to happen.
I'm so
I'm
conflicted.
so curious. Because
That'd be
imagine,
so terrible for us.
imagine
but so
you kill
funny.
Strad and then it's like, right, Sill's time to shine.
Ah, the big bad. Strad von Silovich.
Here's the thing on Strad, right?
Yeah.
If I accept your deal, they're gonna find this awfully suspicious considering they've seen me age to then de-age.
Just say that a random passerby. I'll even send a random passerby to heal you.
Oh, I'm so conflicted. You don't know. Do you need an answer right away, or can I contemplate it?
Oh no, I need it right away.
Oh god.
Again, I won't do anything bad. You just have to allow me interest. I won't do anything bad to your party.
I was
Listen,
so conflicted.
it would be kind of funny. You shouldn't, but
Mm.
And we'll go back to I'll let you.
Yeah.
And we'll go back to using the house. You're currently frightened. You'll have to reroll. Yous are just like it's just a ghost. The carrier's just up against the wall.
And then point out the fact of age.
10.
Plus.
That's with the plus.
Okay, you're still frightened, but you do not de-age or age.
Okay, good.
And a wee while. So you won't be getting a great rest at the moment. So are you?
I see you kind of struggling there. Bless.
You get a D4 to.
Bless.
Oh, you can't see Kirsty. She's out in the car.
Yeah, she's having a whole moment.
They ran out to the car as soon as they saw the DH. They're just upset.
Rubble sees all.
Technically, now you re-roll yours. You didn't
Let's
need that
go.
less this time with
Let's
that
go.
17.
That has brought me all the way up.
Did you roll really low?
8 this time. So
That's
don't
Your
age
bless gave me the luck, I think.
anymore.
I'd like to check and look outside to see where my compatriot is as they run out of
Stood
socket.
having a full like.
So I have 3 targets. Bless,
Still
bless,
use another 10 years.
What?
bless, bless, bless.
You got. Come on.
These are
Son.
are you
Like,
blessed?
that's funny, that's
Yeah,
You just see them age again.
Uh,
Massive bags under
After
the
when I bless like bless.
You feel
So on that one there, you'd probably have a D4 on top of it.
okay. I'll
Yeah.
allow that.
I'll reroll it, but I'm still conflicted about this.
Yeah, you can re-roll it for now.
No.
What-
People see what I'm gonna
What
write.
would
Do you want me to just take my notepad so you can write it in that?
Is-
That way no one gets it.
if Sil rolls good enough, can they be de-aged?
What?
If Sil rolled good enough, can they be
No,
de-aged?
no.
Okay.
Ooh,
Honestly,
take that
I
down.
think for the giggles.
You don't know what's happening. This is a character moment. So we
Listen.
have to.
Mac.
Honestly, I
Mac
should have
is
been
good,
doing this a
so-
lot more. So if we ever run Strad again, or let someone else run Strad, or if I ever run Strad for other people, I'm gonna make Strad more of a devious character. That's not what I'll do. Is just get it read to me every night before I go to sleep.
I might make a more devious character if I ever do a Strad again, so that, you know.
But you have to pretend you don't know anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1000% bring. John, you know the bar I made.
Yes.
The bar lock.
Ah, yeah.
That's the next sort of strad to go to.
You just got paper playing it. Throw it over to
I
him.
can't think of a more egotistical character to make than this character. So it kind of As chaotic neutral as chaotic neutral gets.
Did you roll?
I just rolled a nat 20.
Here you go. You should shake it with your big metal dice.
That's pretty nice.
What'd you get? 3?
Either it's a 9.
I'm just waiting for Kirsty's reply. I think this is hilarious. Oh, don't put it in that. Too heavy for that. This is 3D printed. It could just like snap. So back to you. You're tending to rubble then.
I was
You just see Kirsty in the back.
having a meltdown.
Oh, he's having a full fucking meltdown because he's conflicted as fuck. He's absolutely fucking conflicted.
He's just like, oh, if
I
you don't
want
laugh,
that.
just cry. Oh, thank you.
So can I see Sel? Yeah.
Well, he's gonna rock him back and forward. You know, like-
I think going. What did I do? What did I do?
50-year-old Sel.
Are you kind of in the corner of a circle room?
Uh-huh.
Are you 50 now?
Technically, yes.
Oh, wait, no, because if you get re-roll that with that thing was. Well, actually, I did the 4 on. So you
Yeah,
just
I'm going.
pass.
Better.
14?
14 passes.
Yes.
Ah, sorry.
It was relevant.
If I see Sel, I'll just be trying to comfort them. Like, so
Yeah.
find someone tomorrow. We'll deal with it. It'll be okay.
You
Come-
promise?
You hear the howls. of
We'll
the wolf.
try. I promise we'll try.
You promise?
I promise we'll try.
I don't want to be older than my twin.
So I'm gonna roll something here
Okay.
because you now have a couple of wolves like sitting outside of you.
What?
Oh, no rubble.
Piece of wolves.
Okay. Very handy. Very handy. That one not so much. So you see the wolves. But from behind them, you see the wolves are running past you. You see a bunch of people chasing after these wolves. They look like Vistani, along with some other people you've never quite seen.
Oh,
What did I?
that's okay.
What did I
People, the Vistani managed to get one of the wolves, kill it, and a couple of others.
What did I?
So you just have just a couple of bunch of people out there just now currently skinning wolves for meats back on the menu, boys.
Alright, well, I think we'll take the opportunity to, while the Vishtani are here, flag down a Vishtani and ask if they've got healers that do greater restoration.
If they know how to heal sort of curses
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm gonna die. My one white streak's now all over my head.
So I rolled really
I look
high,
good.
so there is a chance. So you call over. You recognize one of these Bastani as one of the guards for the big camp.
Right,
that
nice.
You went past.
So they should recognise me if I
Yeah, you flagged them down. They're
flag
like,
them down a bit.
I know you.
Yeah.
I know. Oh wait, no, French is common.
French is coming.
Too bad he's not speaking common. Speaking Dwarvish.
Also fine.
Nah, it's fine. They speak common. They're gonna be like, hi. When did you just get here?
Just half an hour ago, to be honest. They won't let
Here
us in the
you go.
town yet.
Man, they look old. What happened?
Scary child! Scary child!
Hey,
like
Ghost, we're
pet you.
wondering, do you have anyone in camp that could do anything for this?
Oh, good roll. We don't have anyone in camp that I know of. We could. I can go check with the big guy. I can't remember his name. The guy that you were speaking to before, the Dark Elf.
I'd appreciate that.
Casimir?
Casimir, I think. Or you could ask these other people that we are traveling across the land.
I'll ask them as well if they're. Yeah.
One of them is wearing very, very dark armor. Like full plate mail.
Oh.
Good for them.
carrying a banner. Give me a sec while I get this thing.
Ricky's banned from everywhere.
Hey guys, I'm so
We'll be
sorry
here to
to
help you.
interrupt the wolf slaying. My friend's in a bit of a situation. I wonder if you can help. You know anyone that can help solve ghost curses. That's within 24 hours reach.
Do you have payment?
What kind of payment?
The payment of the spell cost, which is I think 500.
500 what?
Gold.
I think I could be wrong. I think
Welcome to high level spells.
Greater Restoration isn't quite 500.
I'd certainly put something towards it, but
Oh no! Diamond dust with at least 100 gold pieces.
Well, I can give you 100.
So I
Gold.
want more than that because it's work job, and you know I don't have a lot of spell slots left tonight.
I'm a desperate man
This man is wearing.
I've got
full
100 gold.
plate mail.
in gold, and this gem that's probably worth a lot of money. Will you accept? I am a desperate.
Is that gem one of the things we have that could be diamonds?
I don't know. It's just a gem worth 100 gold.
I will roll for it. Pick a number, or pick a percentage.
What dice are you rolling?
Well, I'm rolling a D100, so choose in the tens. You know what? In the 20s, I'll give you a 20% chance. You can choose.
Try 5.
So between 0 to 20 and then so on.
20, 40, 40, 60, 800.
Don't pick it for him.
40, 60.
I was gonna say 40, 60.
Hey,
Oh no. What we got?
These are there. You got 54.
Oh.
So that is one of the diamonds that is worth 100 gold pieces.
so you're giving 100. Wait.
I don't give a shit. I want to
I
be
can
my
bring
age.
someone back from the dead with that.
Can you de-age me?
No.
Then
Why don't you
shut up
change
and
it to
take
one of
my
the other diamonds?
money. I'll read out exactly what I have.
If
13 gems,
you, okay.
bracket, 100 gold each.
Okay.
You never stated what the gems were.
Yes, I did not get to that.
And I am a desperate
I'll
man.
bet at least 50% of them are diamond.
Okay, right, that's fine.
I'm a desperate man,
Okay.
right? Who's
It-
currently aged a lot within the past couple of minutes.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
grew
care,
what,
just-
30, 40 years?
And I had Stride whispering sweet nothing to my ear. I don't want to listen to him. I'm desperate.
Right, so
Wait, do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
I'm a desperate.
You're desperate just to be de-aged. Okay.
Yes, so I can be the same age as my twin.
would I know you have that many diamonds? Would I have seen them?
No,
I
because I
don't-
looted away from you.
I think
Okay.
they looted those ones away.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be a little pissed off the fact that you're just giving that away when they'll kick
You don't know that this one's a diamond.
All right,
It's quite held in their hand, but you do know that they have gems.
right. Okay,
It just
that's fair
makes
enough.
it
Then.
easier. So
If I knew it was a diamond, I would be pretty pissed off because of.
I think another person has diamonds.
I have a gem.
You have a gem. Is that
Yeah, a
your
ruby.
gem?
You said it was a ruby.
Ruby. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You could have offered
I
that.
could have.
That's how much did we say that was worth?
More.
Yeah, I figured. So yeah, they'll take that. How much gold did you offer them as well?
100 gold.
Oh, so 200. Yeah, they can do that.
Because you said they were doubling it because of the rush job, and I am in a
Yeah.
rush.
Okay. He will put his hand on you. He's just gonna like grab you by the face,
Yes.
and the glow of white light is gonna emanate, and he's gonna cast Greater Restoration.
Am I young again?
Yeah.
They de-aged you too much, or just
Oh.
a baby.
Baby.
We can actually end there. I didn't expect that part to take so much.
That was great.
I just a baby.
One effect, charm, petrified, curse, any reduction of target. Oh wait, who had a reduction of ability score?
Me.
You could probably get that done from this guy as well. You came out to see what all the commotion was about. He'd probably charge you the same price, like 200 gold.
I don't have that on me. I'm not sure you had any of that there. So, as far as I'm aware, I'm only sitting at. I've given all my gems across just to sort of keep people happy, I think. And
Would you explain it to the party and be like, look, I've been feeling real run down after that? And then see if they'll...
I'm in Barovia, so I probably wouldn't put two and two together of that. I would just feel kind of rough after a rough day. So,
But you do feel like your constitution has went down.
yeah, I feel a bit weaker. But
Oh, you almost... You gotta put your elbow on the off button.
this,
I'm a good person. You could have easily asked for something.
I don't. I
Mac would do it, you know.
I don't know. I just feel a little bit crappy after a bad sleep. That's the way.
It's been more than one bad sleep.
But it still feels you're in Barovia. I feel I've been metagaming a little bit to say all my cons low. So
Wait, no, what was it that hit you that caused this?
Was it the splinter guy?
Yeah, was it not? No, it was after that. You...
it was a grievous wound. It was a huge. It was,
Yeah, it was the dino. You got attacked by the dino, so you knew that it was necrotic shit entering your bloodstream. Because he was a giant zombie and you had a tooth literally.
I would think that I would just be feeling pretty crappy.
You could probably roll a medicine check, and if it's high enough, which would be pretty high. Because you should have done that after the necrotic wound anyway.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm still looking into making the daggers necrotic because it's just zombie teeth. Which would be funny. You just stab someone, they turn into a zombie. Oh, that would be so funny because then
Where-
they would attack you.
Exactly.
Where
But he has
is
that
my...
magical zombie spell.
Right, I cannot find a
Oh yeah, the busting
D4.
zombies.
So I'm just gonna use a D8 as a D4, 1, 2 is 1, and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, before.
It's 1 on that, guidance, 7, 8. Medicine is wisdom, so it will be a 12. So I suspect I do
No,
not...
you just think that you're really down.
Yeah. That's
To be fair, you think zombie bites, like, honestly, it would be a lot worse by now if anything was really
Yeah.
going on, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I got a cool tooth out of it.
Yep.
So, like, you had a couple of teeth in you, not one big one.
So I've got condition maimed, I think it is. I've got no
Yeah, maimed.
Yeah.
You lose. Is it constitution?
Oh
Yeah.
plus one, minus 1 to constitution. So it was 16, now 15.
Any use thing, man. They also have trade issues or after anything.
Hmm?
They have trade.
I need longbow arrows, but I could maybe get them in town.
Good. We also sell longbow arrows. We sell a lot of stuff. It's just a bunch of people. This guy in armor just seems to be the front, like, tank.
How much are the longbow arrows?
Standard price, I believe.
Might as well get them now.
Because if
You
it's
can get-
not too bad.
Yeah, we're only selling them at standard
Mm,
price
yeah.
because we have someone that can make them. And there's so many birds here. Your standard longbow arrow, I'll give you 20 for a gold.
Oh, done. Yeah.
If you're after any more, you can get more. We also sell apothecary supplies.
Can I get 40 then? Is that...
Yeah, 2 gold.
Perfect.
No, we'll do a deal. We'll give you 1 for 5 silver. Just 1 arrow then.
So 40 for 2 gold.
What about rations?
Yeah, we got rations. Well, you standard 10 rations, I believe.
I've got more about that. Wouldn't know.
Is just 10 rations you want? 6 rations? I
How
can't-
much are they for 10? And I'll see if I want to double.
Well, let's find out. I shall tell you in 2 seconds once I find it. Ah, rations. A day is worth 5 silver. So 10 rations, or for 10 days, is 5 gold? No.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep. Was it 5 silver?
5 silver per ration.
Yep, so 5 silver per ration, 10 days, 5 gold.
Okay.
I will
I will
buy
throw
10 days.
5 gold on that as well.
Yep.
I too will.
You want them in the bag?
Yes. In the bag holding the go.
How many rations was it for the 5 gold, sorry?
10 rations. 10 little rations.
Are you getting some as well?
Sure, I felt left out.
So we have 40 rations.
Do you require anything else? We sell a large supply of stuff. Just let me roll.
Anything in the way of arcane things.
Arcane things? Yeah, we have a couple of magical stuff. Depends what you're after. I haven't rolled it yet, so I don't know. You know what? We'll
There's a lot of
use
interest for
next
that.
table.
But like, oh,
Get past here.
Oh yeah, let's go. We'll use this. No, wait. We have a couple of things. We have some. Just basic stuff. Primarily, the main thing we has right now is potions. Potions are magical, I think.
I think they're like basic. I think they're common magic items or something like that, or uncommon magic items.
Yeah.
Well, it should be 7. What should be 15?
I don't know what it is. What was it? You know, they have another bag of holding.
I mean, one's enough.
Have you been keeping track of how much weight is in it?
So 420 pounds you can wear or something like that.
500 pounds, love it.
500?
Yeah.
Plenty.
How much is a bag of holding?
We don't need another one.
I carry a lot of things.
We don't
They
need it.
are like
Let's have to
between
get one if you want.
200 and 500, depends on how much you can persuade them.
No, I don't have that. Oh wait, no, I don't.
just a lot of change.
What other magical items is there? Just is there a list of things? Just
I'm just rolling random ones. Primarily potions. So like we have this one. Brings out a let me have a look to see what it looks like.
I've never kept a track of the weight of Tuff's inventory.
it's probably not. It's
Um,
probably not. It's probably not enough that you would sleep.
Need a bag of holding.
It's still quite handy if you want to put all your weapons in it, though. If they fit.
We have this, but it's way too expensive. It's a rare item, so it's very expensive.
Hear me out. 2 bags of holding, 1 for food inventory and other stuff, and 1 for weapon inventory.
Nah, we just get the pillar quiver. Very handy bag of holding. If you carry so many weapons, it's very handy for you.
That quiver.
Yeah.
There was a bag of holding.
And
That's all
they
we've got
have
so
a
far.
quiver of Elfano. Echlona.
Oh, sorry.
What is that?
Each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items. The quiver never weighs more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The middle size can hold up to 18 javelins or similar, and the longest compartment can hold up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, and spears.
Not axes. So.
Oh no, it does.
They
It
comes
would
with
be-
javelins.
Javelins and axes would be roughly similar, or it would be 6 in the largest compartment.
How much is it?
It's between 200 and 500. It's not uncommon.
That might be useful. I carry a ridiculous
We
amount of things.
also carry a supply of healing potions.
Which are also really useful.
Two bags of no, we're not making the cannon. We're not making and put them in each other and then explode and die.
How to end the game?
Doesn't end the entire game, it just blocks that bit off for a wee bit. And then you just end up in a random playing. Like
Like
extra
so.
playing. Are you buying any healing potions? Because if not, that'll be us ending and they will.
I'll grab a 50 gold piece.
I think so. 50 gold for one, and I think the one up is 100 gold, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it goes like that.
200. So I've got like 270 Epsom or whatever they call the 50 pence pieces. I like them. So I'll put 200 of that to get 2 normal healing potions.
Sure.
There's a 2d4. There's a 2d4 plus 2, aren't they?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
4
Oh, okay, that's terrible. I'm not doing that cost per rarity thing. No thanks. 'Cause if that was the case, then a superior healing potion would cost you 2,000, and a supreme would cost you 20,000. That's stupid. It's technically that half, so it'd be 50. The first one.
I'll also
100,
point out
51.
what pocket I keep them in as well, just in case ever
It
fall
goes
and you-
down.
yeah.
The rich. Oh, do you have? You could get that scroll identified here,
Oh
or you could get Wes to do it because he knows identify. I believe.
yeah. Now,
Don't
leave
know
it for
identify.
Oh, you
Wes.
don't identify.
Can I learn identify as a cleric?
I think so. It's definitely a cleric spell, I believe. I use cleric identify. Well, no, I think there. Just a bit.
I'll switch out when the next long rest. I'll switch out. I'll switch out locate object for identify.
Cleric. What level is it? Level 1?
By one, yeah.
Don't think you get it. No. No, apparently clerics don't learn identify. Where the fuck am I learning identify then? Oh, depend. Yeah, because I got a forged cleric, that's why.
The knowledge dominion,
Yeah.
dominion gets it as well.
Knowledge dominion gets it.
Object.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
Well, none of you have the tech identify. I think Misty had it.
yeah, so I will just get the guy to quickly do it before we finish. Then
Oh, okay.
does he want payment?
50 gold.
Anyone got 50 gold?
Wait, does it use gold cost? Let's find out first and then I'll charge you.
Because I'm all out of gold. I've only got these gems.
Identify apparel worth at least 100. So he'll take 100 gold if you have it.
Have a gem. So I got
Pick percentage.
2040.
Is that what you're going with?
I feel like going like 50, 70.
I'll go Will's choice this time.
These are both off.
Ah, damn.
I got 19.
Damn it. Damn it.
So
That
that
wasn't
one,
that far off.
that one
One.
is another diamond.
I don't care. It's 100 gold. I need this thing identified.
Yeah, he identifies the scroll as a hero's feast. I don't know what spell that is. I don't think I've used hero feast that often.
Is that one of your spells?
No, it's an old spell. Pretty sure. Hero's feast, yeah. It's a 6th level spell.
Right.
No. It's a good thing it's a scroll. Because you need a gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Huh.
Which the spell consumes.
Is that a long rest one? Or is that a short rest?
That is a you bring forth a great feast. The feast takes an hour to consume and disappears at the end. And the benefits don't set in until an hour is over. Up to 12 other creatures can partake. The creatures partake gain several benefits. The creature is cured of all disease and poison and becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours.
That's hit point max and not temp HP.
So it's got weird wording, right?
I mean, we can always look at it
Yeah.
later.
Whenever the spell is required to be cast.
Okay, so the benefit is its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10. These benefits last for 24 hours, so it disappears after 24 hours.
Oh.
Which is not bad. It means if you're at like 91 and you get that 2d10 and get 10, you can't be power word killed
Yes.
immediately off the bat.
Unfortunately, we're going to end the stream here because I've got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to end here anyway, so we went over. It's just a lot of chatting. In the way, we hope to see you again soon. We're going to put you on the see you next time ending bit. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.